That's the way to do it. Come see hell seashells on this seashore. Or feel the sand between your toes as it drains out of the hourglass. Because life's a beach, and then you die. Or maybe we just paddle out and enjoy the surf. But watch out for the riptides. Or maybe we could just indulge in some vicious fish and chips. But watch out for those swooping gulls. Because it's time to take these donkeys for a ride as we get beside ourselves, beside the seaside, beside the sea, as Chaotic Neutral plays Mothership.
Mother!
Oh no.
What's up, Sullivan?
I've just realised I can't read.
You've been sat there for 3 hours, Sullivan.
I know. I just wish I could play a game where I didn't have to read.
Well, have you heard of Raid Shadow Legends?
Raid Shadow Legends?
Yes, Raid Shadow Legends. Yes, the ultimate death knight is arriving in the world of Raid Shadow Legends. Just use the promo code UDKING and you'll be able to get yourself the ultimate death knight to add to your roster of heroes. But it's not just that. If you click our link in the description or scan our QR code, you can also unlock a huge starter pack with epic Fayne, and after reaching level 15, get another amazing epic champion called Tayrel from the High Elves faction. You can also get legendary champion Green Warden Ruach with the promo code TREEHUGGER, legendary Alice the Wanderer with the promo code GETALICE, legendary Tuhanarak with the promo code DESERTQUEEN, legendary Sun Wukong MONKEYKING with the promo code MONKEYKING, and legendary Tholin Foulbeard with the promo code DEMONSLAYER. And you can come and play with us in our clan, No Rolls Barred. So join us now. Click the link in the description to secure your heroes right now.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Oh, but wait, you won't be able to type in the promo codes. I'll do that for you.
No, Dom, I may not be able to read, but I can write, thank you. I'm not an idiot. Stupid Dom.
Oh yes, I'm just a stupid baby.
So we are playing Mothership, the sci-fi horror RPG, and we are also playing Mothership over on Patreon, patreon.com/chaoticnrb, where we are running a mini campaign coming off the back of this public episode. We also do pre-game chat, so we've got pre-game chat live there right now, where we made our characters. We'll have a post-game chat discussing every episode, and that's going to run for the next 3 months. We also have the conclusion of Cthulhu. Which is going to be airing later this month. And then we start a new cycle of Cthulhu next month. So this is a new strand of content for Chaotic Neutral. We're going to be doing all different sorts of one-shots. We came back to Mothership, which we've already done one of before, because I was like, I have another idea. That's good.
And then
it's
about time you did some more work,
some other ideas. It's about time. It is about time. Yeah.
It's about time you gave yourself more to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's good.
Hey, I offloaded one of those jobs recently, so I had time.
Okay.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, I've got a 3-week holiday coming up, so I'll be good. Don't worry. I'll be fresh by the new year. This might be weird. Let's talk about Mothership. So in this scenario, you guys have been sent to a resort called New Blackpool, which is like a space station that has been designed to look like a mid-19th century British seaside town. New Blackpool is on the outer edges of a system known as the Compolian system. The Compolian system is owned by Microbian Interstellar Observation, who are one of the big 4 companies in the galaxy. They were members of a thing called the Salvation Foundation, which basically led the exodus from Earth when the Earth's sun was dying. They have then since essentially set themselves up as de facto governments in different sectors. Most of the different companies own different sectors. Microbian is the one in charge of this specific sector. But you guys have been invited to New Blackpool by somebody who is not affiliated with Microbian, or Mio as the company is known. You've been invited by Xavier Mallory, who is a tech billionaire. He's sent you all invites. Some of you might have even worked on this project, but he is unveiling his new project, which is called Project Helios. You don't know much more about it than that. You've just been invited to come and witness the grand unveiling of it at this resort. You would have all probably been picked up from a station further away. and shuttled over to New Blackpool. You arrive through sort of docking underneath the station itself, and then there's a lift that takes you all the way up. You arrive into the Tower complex. Inside the Tower complex, there's a kind of a grand ballroom that you kind of walked through. You're given drinks and plied with alcohol as you go. Then you make your way out into the streets of this essentially functioning town, and as you go outside, you can hear kind of the waves gently lapping, the sound of that, gulls kind of squawking in the background, and it's dark. It is essentially nighttime. The whole place is lit up though by these beautiful fairy lights and illuminations all over the place. And you are led through the streets of town past bric-a-brac shops and rock stores and stuff like that, all the way through to the promenade. You make your way along the promenade and down the pier, and then you are gathered at the end of the pier in sort of like an event scenario. There's a lot of like standing tables around with cloths laid over them and people serving drinks and canapes. Loads of people are here meeting and mingling. There is a giant stage set up at the very end of the pier. Behind that, looking back onto the town from in the water, is a huge statue. You can see from here it's like a marble kind of, marble construction of some sort. And there it is of a man. And he stood with one hand outreached, and there's a flame burning in his hand. You have a little bit of time to sort of meander around, meet people and chat. Who's here?
I'm Dr. Fred Edison, the ninth. Long line of inventors and physicians, scientists. I wear a lab coat, emblazoned with the patch that says MFIC. HMFIC. Head motherfucker in charge. I wear thick black rubber gloves, and I'm bald, but I wear one of those discs on my head, the doctors used to wear. Yes, I'm going straight to the canapes.
Okay.
And I'm putting a lot of them into my pocket. I have bulging, massive pockets full of all sorts of knickknacks and tools and bits and bobs and...
It's giving Dr. Robotnik.
It is good, yeah. Dr. Eggman. So maybe you're just filling your pockets full of deviled eggs.
Yeah. Pork pies, sausage rolls, the cheese and pineapple sticks. I pluck the entire hedgehog of them and put that in my pockets.
Mm-hmm.
After you.
Oh, no, after you. I didn't realise the buffet table would be so small. So
Excuse me, are you eating those Scotch eggs?
I was planning on it, yeah.
There you go.
Extra.
Someone must have been smoking up before the grand unveiling, Must be starving.
Oh, clearly.
I don't know why I'm talking to a robot like it's going to be, my best friend, but you're next to me. And
Well, I'm little Jimmy.
well, how'd you do, Jimmy?
I'm a robo newsboy.
Oh, great. Well, I'm Rob Ott, and that doesn't sound like anything at all. So don't even think about it.
Okay, I won't. Although I am a journalist, I think a lot about a lot of things. Like why you got so many eggs in your pockets, and why are you called Rob Ott?
Well, actually, it's short for. You don't need to know my life story unless you're going to write a news story on it.
I could.
Well, it'd be a pretty boring
The
news
story of Rob Ott.
Well, I worked on the Helios project, actually. Just doing the menus mostly. But, that's something, isn't it?
There are menus?
Oh, sure.
There's going to be food later.
No, as in there's menus on the computer, to do the things with the,
You worked on Project Helios?
Yeah.
If I find out that Xavier Mallory stole any of my ideas, there will be a lawsuit.
Oh, is your name?
Dr. Fred. People call me Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, we loved your emails. We really got a big kick out of those, Dr. Fred, so,
I didn't write all the emails. I don't want you thinking I'm just sat around as some keyboard warrior.
Sure.
I paid an intern to do that.
Oh, great. Well, they must have got a real kick out of that, too, so...
No, he's an idiot from the community college, but it gave him something to do.
Well, I'm surprised to see you here, Dr. Fred. I think somebody must have had a little jokey invite, maybe one of the people on the...
Oh, is he not meant to be here?
Well...
That could go in my story. I work for the Space Baguette.
Out of my way, Tin Can. I need to get to those quiches, Lorraine.
I love the Space Baguette. I get it every single day.
Oh, I'm so glad you read it.
You can't, have your baguette without the baguette.
That's what we say.
I think I was wondering if there were any more deviled eggs, and I heard extra, extra, so then I came over. I am Mia Maya. I am an investor lady. Look very regal. I think I'm wearing like a space suit, but it's also got like a cut down one leg and is open, so like asymmetrical.
So that leg freezes in case you go out.
It's got like plastic on my legs. It's a full space suit, but it's just fashion. So I think I'm just making it fashion. So I'm like, baguettes. Do we got baguettes over here? Or,
it's the Space Baguette. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Well, I was just going to offer the very rich lady some food because I clearly...
Oh, you can tell?
She looks so great that I'm just like, I'll become the waiter.
Thank you.
He's got to run out of room at some point, so,
Thank you. Okay, and you pockets full? Pockets full?
The pockets are never full.
Okay.
I have Schrodinger's pockets.
Is that one of your inventions?
They're only full if I look.
I dare you to look.
I'll look when I'm hungry.
At this point, you hear someone come on the microphone and they say, "Please welcome to the stage, Xavier Mallory." And there's a ripple of applause. A man walks out onto the stage in front of this huge statue, and he is the spitting image of this huge marble statue. It's a guy wearing kind of like a dark jeans and jacket combo with a logo t-shirt. The logo says malware. He is then wearing like a gigantic baseball hat. He has this big square face and these tiny little beady eyes. He walks into the center of the stage and he gets up to the podium and the microphone and he says, I do like to be beside the seaside, or at least the closest we can get to the original old Earth seaside all the way out here. At Malware, we always want to honor the past while we also drive towards the future. And unlike our competitors, we aren't just content with observing the destruction of the galaxy. This beautiful resort was just one of the places abandoned when the sun of this sector, RA53K, the Eye of Ra, started to diminish in power. But it will take millennia for that life-giving light to fade entirely. So as it sort of travels its light years across the sector, all the way to here, to shine weekly on us. But what if we could get up and close and personal with that sun right here, right now? And he gestures up. And you can see that...
Does his heart go out to them?
Yeah. He gestures up, and looking up, you can see that like the horizon here is really weird. You've got this kind of... It's almost like the Truman Show. There's that sort of like... You imagine it must be artificial, the kind of skyline and the edge of the horizon, but it feels like the sea goes on for ages. And essentially the sky does too. But there are these huge shapes floating... up in the sky, these kind of like, from here they look a little bit like snowflakes, these kind of large metallic snowflakes made of this shimmering silver material, and you can see the reflected lights of the town, the illuminations of New Blackpool are all twinkling up there, and he gestures up to those, and you can just see that, and he says, this is Project Helios, a way for us to harness the sun's power as if it were the very birth of that star itself. Using patented malware warp tunnel technology, we are able to transmit the sun's rays from all the way deeper in the Compolian sector to here losslessly. There will be no degradation of that sunlight energy to here. So, let there be light. And he flicks his hands up, and you hear this, and this purple energy begins to power up
And we all go blind.
Yeah. Don't stare directly into it. Asking Chris. You don't have to give out the glasses. This little purple ripple of energy you can see forming behind all of these little snowflakes, and then suddenly it's like a sunrise immediately. It was almost like midday sun, like flashes up, and then for a second goes down again, and then all the way up again. And you can feel it on your skin, your senses, because you're an android, ripple with the kind of like, you're getting the literal feedback of saying, this is sunlight, like this is direct sunlight. You guys can all feel that kind of like prickly heat of being out in the midday sun as it hits you. It's warm, it's nice. You can almost feel the vitamin D seeping into your bloodstream, like you can feel it in your skin. And he just stands there with the lights shining. People are applauding and cheering in the crowd. You can see there's a kind of like larger man in a uniform, flanked by a couple of guys with submachine guns, like resting on their kind of hips. He looks a little bit more perturbed by it, and he's sort of shaking his head at the kind of audacity of the entire thing. And Mallory's just stood on stage, and he says, "So this is Helios. We can bring the sunlight to the galaxy, wherever in the galaxy you are. So enjoy. Enjoy yourselves, drink, be merry, enjoy the amusements." And then you can hear the kind of like beginning of an organ sounding up, and it starts in that kind of like warped as it finds the like kind of like hand grinder organs as it goes, and it's like that. And it just goes, and then you hear the sounds of like rides and stuff. There's a Ferris wheel that begins turning. You can hear people shouting out their wares on all these different stands that have all lit up in the sunlight. You can hear some people saying, roll up, come try the coconut shy. Someone saying, ice cream, we all scream. All this sort of stuff, all this hubbub, all these things. And you can see Mallory getting off the stage. He's flanked by a woman who is wearing a very sort of severe, straight, like wide-shouldered, very like straight-line dress. She has a white blonde hair in a very tight ponytail pulled back, and a very angular, long face. And she's striding along behind him. As he's getting off the stage, he grabs this other woman who has short brown hair. She's wearing like a lab coat. He grabs her by the arm, and he's whispering something like quite aggressively to her. You can't make out what he's saying, but he says something, and then he just lets her go, and then he goes off and he starts mingling in the crowd. This woman, the scientist, begins to walk through the crowd with purpose. What would you like to do?
I gave him a bunch of money. I say, passing some eggs to my greyhound who's with me, called Prometheus.
Oh, he's so cute.
Thank you. Yeah, he's trained in the military.
A military-grade greyhound. Fantastic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm regret to tell you, you've thrown your money away throwing it after this lunatic.
Don't say that.
No, you should. If you're looking for a healthy investment, we could make that greyhound even more military grade. Imagine a greyhound with a rocket launcher in its neck. The head flips up and shoot. Enemies vaporized in seconds.
Absolutely.
I'm a bit of an expert in combining the machine with the organic.
Mm-hmm. The organic, does it survive the transplant?
Yes, it adapts to its new living conditions, being a vessel of war.
Oh, a war vessel. I'll discuss it with him, and then we'll get back to you. And I start leaning down and whispering to the dog.
I have a card.
And then I put my hand in my pocket, at which point it immediately loads of sausage rolls tumble out because it is full. No,
back the dog. No.
My card, Dr. Fred Edison.
As that happens, a rat fires out of my sleeve, and the rat is similarly dressed to me.
Yeah.
I'm in full goth
Completely naked.
combats. I'm completely naked in full goth gear and the big boots.
Yeah.
And he comes out and he's got little mini boots on and a little shredded black t-shirt, and he fires towards the sausage
Or
roll.
his front nails painted
Yes,
black.
yeah, painted black, and he's quite a large rat, and he is going to take one of your sausage rolls and run off into the crowd. He'll be back later. That's He loves sausage rolls. They're his favorite.
Well trained. He just kind of comes back to you when you need him the most.
Yeah, always, you know, we don't like to be too codependent. You know,
Healthy. That's healthy.
it's good to have a distance sometimes. You know,
Me and him, just to the ground. Oh, stuck at the hip.
but they're so cozy, aren't they?
Would you like to be actually stuck at the hip?
Maybe.
I could do that.
Oh, interesting.
My card.
The card is here.
Dr. Fred. Just call me Dr. Fred.
Okay, Dr. Fred. I whisper to the ground. We'll be in touch.
So you worked on this.
I did, sure.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, on the menus. You know, it's not the dream, but you know, it's all right.
When you say the menus,
Sure.
like restaurant.
No, like the
section.
That's what I
interior, the back end, basically, of the Helios. You know, when you're doing the, you know, how much sun do you want? Do you want 31% with, you know, from this angle of space or the other one? You know, it's pretty technical. But,
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah, the other angle, it's really techie stuff. I don't, understand, but I trust you.
your money was put to great use, great use, and it's gonna be huge. I mean, the crowd went wild, didn't they?
They did,
Game
yeah.
Master, they did. They went absolutely
This is something
nuts.
that's never been seen before.
Yeah.
In like the way warp stuff works in this universe is that usually ships use warp drives to jump through what is sometimes known as hyperspace, and that is a way of essentially folding space in on itself. So 2 points overlap, which means you can travel much quicker between two destinations. But it is temporary. You create that fold for the limited amount of time that the ship is in the warp, essentially. This feels different. This is constant. You would know that the pitch of this is for the warp tunnel technology to create this constant line between one point in space much further away and where we are right now, which is just a very different way of this warp travel.
And what the voice in my head just said, you know, it's totally unprecedented. So
Absolutely.
write that in your baguette.
I'm getting it all down. I've got menus over here, writes emails and packets of food. You got a dog who can use a gun, and that guy turned the lights on. It's all going to be huge.
Yeah. So as you're having this little conversation, the woman that you saw on the stage with the platinum blonde hair and the ponytail walks over and she says, "Hello, are you little Jimmy?"
That's me, yes.
Carmen Grock. I'm Mr. Mallory's assistant.
Very nice to meet you.
He's ready for the interview now.
Fantastic. Oh, I can't wait.
Great. Just follow me, please.
Break a leg, Jimmy.
Thanks, everyone.
We're all coming to the interview, right?
Sure, well, we're all a group. Yeah, we've bonded.
Is that okay with Mr. Mallory?
How many of you are there?
Well, I'm essential. I'm the
Okay, well, then
science
you and you.
consultant on this
Oh, dear.
publication. I need to
Oh
get
no!
that.
I feel like maybe you're already walking away, and I'm like, Ms. Grock,
Yeah.
no.
So she begins to lead.
I found myself with some money.
Yeah. I mean, there's loads of stuff to do, but you can do whatever you like. If you want to go to this interview, we can all go to the interview.
I need to be there. I need to get in.
So as you're led away through the crowd, and she begins to walk up to where Mallory is. Mallory is stood in close proximity to the guy that you saw in the crowd, sort of shaking his head, who was flanked by the two guys with the submachine guns. As you get closer, you can hear Mallory say, "So Baron, how's the research going on the Burden of Dreams? Merely staring into the sun's not gonna change anything, is it?" And you can hear this guy. He sort of rankles at this, and he says, "Listen, you little fuck. You put 1 foot wrong, one slight hiccup, and I am shutting this thing down, and I'm hauling you in front of a tribunal. Okay? Have a nice day. Have a nice day." He's like, "Oh yeah, okay, Baron, okay." And the guy just walks off into the crowd, and Mallory is still just there, stood, and he turns around and says, "Oh, this must be the reporter from the baguette."
Yes.
Yeah, so come this way.
And I'm the science consultant.
You're okay.
Dr. Fred Edison.
Love to meet you. Xavier and Mallory.
I'm wearing big rubber gloves.
little handshake. And he says, also, yeah, hi.
nice to
and so,
meet you.
yeah, they begin to lead you down the pier. And you go past all these different amusements. You can see that there's a coconut shy with people like wigging balls at these coconuts. There's a stall selling fish and chips. You can feel where you get that smell of the batter, that kind of like really greasy, lovely smell. There's a red and white striped booth at one end with these kind of ornate wooden paneling on the outside, and this like red curtain across a little square cut out in the middle of it. You can hear the plinky plonky kind of ching 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 of like a penny arcade, and this says amusements, but that's like further back down the pier. There's a little wagon, like a little round barrel-shaped wagon that you can see that's painted green with like yellow around the edges of it. And then you arrive at these little deck chairs. Are you guys going with them? Are you going to the interview? What do you want to do?
Well, actually, I have a business proposition for you if you're open to investment at the moment.
Possibly be dependent on the project, but yeah, tell me more.
What it is, and it's going to sound absolutely mental.
Great.
But
I'm in.
It's tiny jetpacks.
Yeah.
For
rats.
Well, sure, but they have other uses. You know, am I going to use it on my rat?
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. You're gonna. I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? You get a tiny.
It's a rat pack.
Yeah, it's a rat pack essentially.
Rat pack, yeah.
But think of all the other uses. You know, you could use it. Hamsters, very small children, food, you know, let's say you're in the living room, you really want a biscuit from the kitchen, but you can't be bothered. You send the rat pack into the kitchen, it picks it up.
Oh, so it's automatic.
Yeah, it just sort of, you know, it's sort of like half drone, half, you know.
Half rat, jetpack.
Yeah.
This is very interesting.
Because the thing is, we keep making the packs bigger, you know, like
until they reach the same size as a normal jet. So it's jetpack. It's a jetpack.
Yeah, but what we need is we need investment the other way. We need to make them tinier and smaller and smaller. You know, so that's what I'm. You know,
that's really
everyone's always focused on killing each other. You know, I want you know something that has a domestic use, you know, biscuits and that sort of thing.
Okay, sure.
What do you think? It's shit, isn't it?
No.
You hate it. I shouldn't have said anything.
No,
you probably get this all the time. You know, you're a rich person, and then some poor person
I'm
comes
very
up
rich. But no, it's fine. I would love to see some blueprints and the kind of like project, a pitch deck of some kind. I would love to see that.
Well, I've got the prototype with me if you want to see it.
Absolutely, I would love that. Yeah.
Matt, and this rat just comes scurrying back through the crowd with a big cotton candy in his hand.
Yeah.
How big? Can I see how big he is? Like, what's the scale?
I think he's like this, kind of the size of this dice tray.
Great.
But maybe, about
a bit more
that.
squash.
Yeah, a bit more squash. But
Right.
Absolutely.
That's
And you
fair.
take the cotton candy?
No, it's his.
It's his,
He's got it by his own means. Do you steal from your kids? No. That's his.
his own money.
And I pull out a little prototype from my big leather jacket. And it's just like essentially like a little mini vac suit with a little jetpack on the back. And I
Okay.
and it kind of starts hovering.
There it goes.
And it's clear that Matt already knows the choreography. He's like this with he puts the cotton candy down, he's like this, and I fit the little thing over him and he starts to hover.
There he goes.
But the thing is, he doesn't get far off the ground because I need the real, I need the chips from the various places, but I can't afford them. But, it would be great.
It'd be absolutely super great. Would it fit on a greyhound?
We could do like different, and the website could be like different animals, and we could do cute little photo shoots.
Bespoke jetpacks.
Exactly.
Domestic pet. I love that. I do really.
We're going to be rich.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be rich. You're going to be richer.
Richer. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Great.
I'll leave it with you.
Yeah,
no rush, no pressure.
Appreciate that.
I mean, this would change my life, but no pressure. No pressure.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's not much pressure on me. Did you see? By the way. Because obviously I need Project Helios to do well. Did you see that it kind of went bloop, 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 and then it kind of went bloop, 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 bloop?
Yeah.
Is that something I should be worried about, or?
I mean, it's probably just teething problems, I mean, with the tech of this size, I mean, everyone was talking about whether it's going to be ready for the demo or not. But I think long term, I mean, the menus are great. The menus were great. Those menus, you know, seamless.
Nothing wrong with those menus.
But you know, it's bulky. The tech is. No one's ever tried to do anything like this before. So.
Well, maybe you could introduce me to, because your boss seemed to be kind of like talking to that one scientist who kind of walked off. Maybe we could talk to her.
My boss?
Yeah, the Mallory.
Mallory? Yeah. Oh, I've never met him.
Oh.
No, they don't let us. You know, we just see him at you know, things like this.
But you would know the person that he accosted coming off the stage. You do know that that's the chief scientist, Charlotte Danica.
I know the chief scientist. That's my boss, Charlotte Danica.
Oh,
yeah.
Could you introduce me?
Sure. Yeah. Could I? Is she nice? What's her vibe?
She is nice. Yeah.
She's really nice.
Great.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so she has sort of disappeared off through the crowd. So you will have to try to find her. So we'll have a first roll of the game, shall we? Let's have an intellect roll.
Love that.
For your stats, you are trying to, for people who don't know Mothership, Mothership is a D100 system. You have a stat, you are trying to roll under that stat. I don't think meets it, beats it. I think it has to be under. If you roll doubles of any kind, that is a critical, be that a critical success or a critical failure. If you roll 90 to 99, that is automatic failure as well. If you fail, you will take a point of stress. Stress, you have starting stress of 2, I think, everyone. Stress goes all the way up to 20. Stress comes into play when you panic. When you panic, you will roll the only other die in the game, which is a D20. If you roll under the number of stress you have, you will panic. When you panic, you make a panic roll. You usually get something bad. It's maybe an effect that lasts for a while. It could just be fully retiring your character because they go crazy. So let's have this roll. Let's have an intellect roll to see if you can work out where Charlotte's gone.
Let's have a go.
Oh my god.
You done it?
I think I did, yeah. 3. Is that 3? 3.
3. That'll do it.
Yeah.
29.
Ooh.
Under 51.
Under 51, so you both succeed. Yeah, so you guys, you quickly rummage around, like you push your way through the crowd, and you get the sense that like you can't see exactly where she has gone. She has disappeared off into the crowd. You assume that would mean she's probably heading back towards the town, because there is a like whole facade of the town that has been made here as well. You get the feeling that maybe going up higher would be a good way to spot where she is exactly gone. There is a Ferris wheel that you see off to one side.
Do you like heights?
Sure.
Cool. Let's get a,
okay, so
bird's eye.
We will pick that up in a second and we'll hop back to this interview. So Mallory sits down on the deck chair, he like slumps into it and offers you both a deck chair seat, and he says, what would you like to ask me about,
Well, I was wondering, you've got all this power, this sun, but what about when people want to sleep? What are you going to do then? Are you going to give out eye masks to everyone, or make everyone cover their eyes with their hands?
Well, we were intending to initially do a day and night cycle, but the long view of Project Helios is that eventually it's a subscription service. So if you want sun, and you want more sun, you can subscribe and we can follow you around with the sun. So you can have the sun on you as much of the day as you want, and then you can set your own bedtime.
And what are you going to do if someone comes along and opens a lawsuit against you? Because what if this idea already exists?
Well, I suppose if that would happen, I would countersue them into oblivion.
Well, you say that, but some people can be very determined, even the little guy.
Yeah.
For instance, I once had an idea about, what was it now? Jetpacks for animals. If I found out someone had done that, I would not stop. A lawsuit wouldn't be enough. If I failed the lawsuit, I'd kill them.
That's precisely what you should do. Yeah. If you have the IP and you own the intellectual property, then you should sue.
I see.
Yeah.
Are you going to use this sun to put, I don't know, technology into animals?
No.
Oh, well then.
All the animals on this station are artificial.
What about humans?
Motions up and you can see these gulls circling and you get this kind of like metallic glint off the gulls for a second. Like there's loads of them up there. They're just all buzzing around.
Well, that answers all my questions.
Have those seagulls been eating some tinfoil or something? And what's going on with them?
No, they're fully mechanized. They're robots. They are I call them my little Tweeter birds. They circle and they watch and they gather data.
Oh. And I was talking to Rob Ott. Apparently, they made the menus.
Who is Rob Ott?
Rob Ott.
I've never met a Rob Ott. Are they a scientist? Or are they someone who works here?
I think so. They just kept on saying they made the menus. And they said that you can have different percentages of the sun. How much is too much?
How much is too much? Well, in terms of my bank account, never too much. But in terms of this, there is definitely dangerous parameters that you could have. The calibration of this sort of thing was intensely tricky. I actually had to step in myself and sort it all out. I came up with the entire algorithm for the exact percentage of sunlight versus how wide we made the tunnel, because you go too wide and you're letting, God knows how much sunlight through, and then everything's on fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Like a magnifying glass with ants.
Yeah, exactly. Or and getting the other half of the Helios project out there to near the sun was another part of it. Like getting that the exact right distance away, so we're not burning things up over here. Really tricky. And would you say 100% sun is too much sun? Yeah, I would say 100% sun is definitely too much sun. Yeah.
Too much sun. Okay.
And what are the other applications for this? It can't just be for nice days at the beach.
No, it's for agriculture. The subscription service that I mentioned as well. We'll obviously do a package deal with big businesses. We will option it and sell it to Microbian. We're looking into some stuff with Karakuri Dynamics. Alita as well. We want to work with Alita. Oh God, we want to work with Alita. Yeah, it's basically anything. Whatever the regular sun can do, or this can do.
See, so it could power some kind of new laboratory with almost limitless power source to do sort of quantum surgery.
Define.
Well, at present, the limits of our cybernetics are putting machine parts into humans, or very occasionally human brains into robots, which has been mostly unsuccessful. But what if we could make human beings into Swiss Army knives, where every possible augmentation has already been applied on a quantum level, which means that it only exists at the moment that you think of it. Like my pockets, for instance.
Right.
Look in my pockets. Do they look full to you from there?
No, not at all.
They are full.
What?
Look inside.
Sausage rolls pour out.
There's too many sausage rolls. And I knew that, but I didn't know that because I didn't look. It only becomes overfull on observation.
So it's like it's only when observed, but what about possibilities? What about multiversal theory? Could anything be in your pockets? In a quantum pocket?
Well, with the right research and technology and energy source, then yes. But these are limited to what I've put in them, I think.
Start rooting around in my pockets.
What does he do with the baguette again?
He just shouted angrily that he was a science consultant. But
consultant.
I wasn't made aware that I would have one of those.
Co-editor. Science co-editor.
Oh. Do you have any further questions?
One quick question was when we were watching the demo, it sort of went blub 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 blub.
Yeah.
What was all that on?
To give it the technical term.
I think that was a power fluctuation while the calibration was happening. We've had some issues in the test we did where the power initially overrides for a second, and then it causes an entire shutdown of the project. But I've just sent the chief scientist away to double check that. But as you can see now, it's all working perfectly, and you look up and you see that there's just this beautiful kind of sunlight. It's very almost like become like soft boxes. These huge snowflake satellites that are hanging in the sky. He says, would you be up for doing something fun?
Oh yeah.
Maybe this will make the article better. Do you want to come and get a fortune read with me?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay, great. We'll go over there right now. What are you two doing? You're going on the Ferris wheel.
We'll go on the Ferris wheel to find Charlotte.
Great. So you guys head over to the Ferris wheel, and there's a person kind of, they're dressed up in like old-timey kind of carnival garb. They've got this like a stripy vest on. They've got like a little rag tied around their head. You see that one arm's they've got a tattoo on one arm of it's like a little sun. I'll show you what it looks like actually.
I'll show you my patch on my arm. That is the astronaut pulling out the pockets with all out of fucks to give. On
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sun that's split in half. The bottom half is blacked out, and then the top half just has little rays coming off it. So it's like that. And they just like say, "We're two. You riding together?
4.
4? All right. Well, make sure you hold on to him, because otherwise I don't want to have to stop the ride, because Mr. Mallory would be mighty annoyed.
Put Prometheus into a baby Bjorn.
Okay. So the Ferris wheel like comes round. The next lot of people get off, and you get on, and there's a slow ride up to the top. So you guys reach the top, and you are now looking out over the entirety of the kind of fairground end of this pier. From there, you can see. You can look down and you can see all the different like little amusements. You can see the penny arcade. You can see these guys walking towards this fortune teller's hut. You can see further back than that there is in the town. You've got this large building that's marked Winter Garden. It's got this huge glass frontage in this like semicircular pattern, and then this large stonework entrance. And over there, you can see Charlotte Danica entering there. You would know from your experience that this is one of the major control rooms for the entire project. Back in the town, you can also see the gigantic red steel tower that dominates the kind of skyline here. This just gigantic, it's like a mini Eiffel Tower that's been built in the center of this place. Can you both give me speed saves?
Sure.
Oh, sure. Phil is on the Ferris wheel, why don't you, Laurie?
Joke's on you, that's how I wanted to go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Lovely.
Okay. No.
It's a fail.
Great. So you're both looking out and you're like trying to follow the line of this, and you just hear this core, and then this thing just buzzes past your ears and like right between the middle of you and scratches down the side of your face. You both take 2 damage.
Ooh.
You've got this cut on your face and you're bleeding.
Oh my god.
Fuck?
What was that? What was that? Like yell.
Both take 1 stress for me, please.
Yeah, fair.
For that, and you take another stress for failing the roll as well.
Oh, gosh. That was probably one of those fucking gold things.
The metal
robot
goals.
goals.
Oh my god. Why would you put... Why? They're already bad when they're real, and then if you make them spiky, that's just worse.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Not one of the best ideas.
No. How many damage was it?
2 damage. As this thing just buzzes past you, and then you can see it just joins this huge flock of them that are just flying around up above you.
Can our animals help our stress?
Yeah.
Like you can actually use the animals to help your stress when you rest.
Okay.
They give you advantage on your stress roll. So you would need to go somewhere and have a rest.
God, I think I need a rest after that.
This has been a really eventful trip up.
The rest of the ride on the Ferris wheel, you now know where Charlotte's gone, so the rest of the ride on the Ferris wheel is uneventful as you kind of gently come down. You're both maybe sorting out like your blood and stuff. As you get to the bottom, the operator of the ride just goes, "Oh bloody hell! What happened?"
The goals.
You bleeding?
Yeah, the goal.
You want to get that scene too? You want
I'd love to.
Go to the lifeguard's hut. They got first aid over there.
Yeah. We better have.
Yeah, I was going to get infected or something. Fine. But to warn people about the goals.
Yeah, well, I can't help it. They were programmed to do it, apparently. It's more authentic that way.
Oh.
That's why you don't want to go near the fish and chips. even though it's just freeze dried, they still buzz you.
Wow. Okay. As we're walking away, I like go to the next person, like, watch out for the goal.
I can't believe he's programmed them to attack people having relationships. That's
Got to
fucking
be
hilarious.
authentic. So you guys are heading over to the lifeguard's hut, which is, so you have to leave the pier and then head on to the beach. Let's hop back to the fortune teller's hut as you go with Mallory.
I love that we were cut back to, we were attacked by a goal.
That's your lot.
That's it.
You have a scar now.
We can do the lifeguard hut if you want to, do it straight away.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys arrive at this that little barrel-shaped hut, and Mallory knocks on the door and says, "Oh, hello. Can I come in and have a reading?" And then you hear, "Yes, come in, my child." And you peer in, and it's kind of all soft furnishings in there, lots of drapery hanging. The smell of incense immediately hits you as the door opens, and sat behind a table with a little crystal ball in the middle of it is a woman. She's dressed in kind of your classic fortune teller garb, and you can see that she's got this she's got the headscarf on, she's got loads of jewellery, she's wearing a pendant that's got this sun logo on it, and she says, "I will give you a tarot reading if you would like. I will give you, Mr. Mallory, tarot reading." And he goes, "Oh yeah, that'll be fantastic." And she goes, "Yes, it's a 6-card pool, 2 for your past, 2 for your present, and 2 for your future." And he says, "Oh yeah, that's great." Sits down, and she pulls the first 2 cards. She flips one over, and from the position that she's in, it's facing you, but to her it's upside down. It is somebody holding out a set of scales, and she says, "This is judgment. This could mean that you lack what's it called? Self-awareness." It's like, I don't think so. And then she flips over the other one, and it's facing her, so you're seeing it upside down, and it's somebody riding a chariot. And she goes, "This is the chariot. It means willpower, the strength of will to succeed." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I am. Yeah. Not many people would have with all the the guardrails, persevered as much as I would have." So yeah, I think that's pretty accurate, but I'm not sure about this one. And then she's like, "Well, the cards do not lie. The cards do not lie." And she pulls 2 more. The next one she flips over is the sun. "This is for the present," she says. "It means joy and celebration, like we are having today." Eh? You see, the cards do not lie. She flips over the next one, and it is this picture of this crumbling brick structure, this huge, tall, crumbling brick structure. And it's facing you guys, so reversed for her. And she says, "This is the tower. It is reversed, which means the delay of disaster. Something bad is coming this way. Your way, Mallory." And he's like, "Oh, I don't think so. No." And then she pulls 2 more, and she flips over the first one, and it's this skull in a black cloak, holding a scythe. And Mallory's like, whoa, hold on a sec. She's like, do not worry. This card is death. But death does not mean the end. It does not mean dying. It means a new beginning, the end of a cycle and metamorphosis. It is a good thing. It is change. You have brought about change. Maybe this is the change that we will see." He's like, "Oh, yeah, I kind of get that." And then the final one that she flips over is this huge, ornate, arcane-looking wheel with all these different things written on it. And she says, "This is the Wheel of Fortune. It is about change, cycles, and being trapped in an inevitable fate. Maybe your inevitable fate is to change the world. But look out for that disaster." And he's like, actually, I'm not really sure how much you need to put in your article about this.
Oh no, this is all great stuff.
Yeah. It's all it's just meant to be a little funny carnival thing, a little bit real there.
Well, but it's good. You got the sun. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was. I wonder if she planned that. I wonder if she planned that. Yeah, because it's a bit on the nose.
I want to lean over to the deck and lift up the next card.
Sure. Let's have a little card for you. You
Hasbro. This deck contains 56 cards.
Yeah, I think if you were pulling out a real card, you pull out the Fool upside down.
Ah. It's you.
It's for you.
It's for you.
I'm not upside down. Can't be for me. No way. Loof. Can't read that, I'm afraid.
If I can't read it, it's not real.
It's not real.
Were you one of those early experiments? Putting a human brain into a machine?
No, not quite. But they did. They copied the what they thought was a human brain of a newsboy, and then they used that code to make me.
Oh, fascinating. That's incredible. What? So they copied the brain
Yes.
of a human boy
Yes.
and put it into you. So you can learn.
Yes.
You can have you aged
Um,
mentally? I mean, not obviously physically. You're incapable of doing that.
Yes. No, I'm just. I've got the body of an 8-year-old boy, but the mental age of I must be at least 85 years old by now.
85 years old. Wow. Because we're really into the AI stuff. Carmen Grock is the latest of our AI things. Aren't you, Carmen? She goes, yes. It's like, to tell them a fact. Who's the smartest person in the galaxy? And she goes, the smartest person in the galaxy is Xavier Mallory. He is, by far and away, despite all of the other researchers and scientists in the world, holistically, the greatest mind in the galaxy.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, came up with that on her own.
And how is she measuring this intelligence?
Well, she's pulling from all of the data resources in the entire universe, feeding them through a complex algorithm and some of the proprietary code that we've obviously put in there, and then coming out with an answer, the correct answer.
Incredible. That's amazing. That sounds fantastic. Hey, is there any chance I could get my fortune read? I would love to know what my fortune is.
Sure. Oh, yeah, you can have your fortune read. Absolutely. And she settles down. You'll have to give me a minute here. I've got to go through some stuff.
Well, I've got a question for Carmen while you're thinking of that.
Sure.
Carmen, if you know all this data in the universe,
Yes.
who invented the cat lettuce crisper? The augmentation of a cat so that you could put wet fruit and vegetables inside it, get them out nice and crisp after you wash them. Mm-hmm. Who invented that?
2 seconds.
I wink at you. We're going to expose them for what they are, frauds.
She says, the cat lettuce crisper.
Yes.
The cat lettuce crisper is a proprietary bit of technology invented by Vivian Arkwright, the founder of Microbian Interstellar Observation.
That's a lie! It was invented by me, Dr. Fred Edison! Who did you say?
Vivian Arkwright.
Never heard of her!
Vivian Arkwright is a founder of one of the member companies of the Salvation Foundation, one of the most important and significant human beings to have ever lived.
I submitted my patent for a cat lettuce crisper to the post office of the, I can't remember which district it was in, but they forwarded it. They said they would forward it first class.
Vivian Arkwright would have invented this on old Earth. Vivian Arkwright has been dead for potentially thousands of years. Seems like you've just come up with an idea that someone else already had. Happens a lot. It's quite recursive the way people independently think of the same thing.
This was parallel development at best. But I think Vivian may have invented a time machine, come forwards in time, stolen my idea for a cat lettuce crisper and gone back. But then the question is, how did she steal my idea for a time machine?
It's quite amazing. I don't think I've ever seen you play someone with this much of a persecution complex.
Yeah, except himself.
Yeah.
Except the character Dom Allen.
This character.
Play yourself with an accent. It's very fun.
Just like you are.
Mind of an 8-year-old boy.
So, Rob and Mia, you are going to the lifeguard's hut. So you make your way off the pier, you head over to the beach. It's annoyingly they put in one of those pebble beaches here for some reason. Just
It's not great with my heels. My heels can't
fucking
have it.
annoying.
Yep.
But true to form. For the British seaside, you head over and it's a wooden cabin with it's raised up, so obviously they can see out to sea. Not that they need to, because everyone goes swimming here. But you have wooden steps going up to like a little deck, and then these large sort of windows into this hut. As you approach, you head up. What do you do? Knock on.
Knock on the door, yeah.
Knock on the door. Nothing from inside.
Hello, we need a plaster.
Or like 5. Hello.
Hello.
Nothing.
Should we just go in?
Yeah, let's just go in. Yeah.
The door is locked.
Oh.
Can I try and barge it?
You
I'm at
certainly
that
can.
point.
Give me a strength check.
I'll give it a go. Oh, that's not where I put my points. Oh, nope. Big no.
Okay, so take a point of stress.
Okay.
I'm going to say you get a bit of a run up, and you
Yeah.
do it anyway. You take a point of damage as you burst through. You really crunch your shoulder crunches first, and the charge stops at sort of halfway point, and then the door just goes open. You are greeted with this wooden interior room. It's in complete disarray. There is stuff all over the place in here. There's loads of things on the floor, loads of like books and bits and bobs open, supplies. There's weirdly like loads of blue paper and like blueprints and things like that knocking around. And then as you sort of turn into the room, slumped underneath the window is a figure, a human figure in like red shorts, just like leaning there. So that's another point of stress for you two.
Is he dead?
For seeing this dead body.
Oh my
slumped
gosh!
against the wall.
Oh.
Have you seen a dead body before?
I don't think so.
Have you seen? You're a Marine.
I was Marine, yeah.
So do you think you've seen a dead? Did you actually make it out to anywhere?
No.
Okay, well we're gonna have a panic roll.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Because you've seen a dead body for the first time in your lives. So
Yeah.
panic roll is a D20. If you want to roll above your current stress stat.
Okay.
No!
Oh no!
I got a 5 and I got a 6.
Tilly's fine. Tilly, you might not be fine. Don't you have an ability that when a Marine panics?
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Hey, what the fuck?
Whenever you panic, every close friendly player must make a fear save.
No, and my fear is
Because
not good.
I'm literally flailing like.
Yeah, so let's have a
Okay, all right.
let's have a fear save,
Okay,
which will
okay.
be another point of stress if you fail.
Is that a D100?
It's a D100.
I thought we were going to be such good friends, but now I'm thrashing into you.
Hey!
Oh.
That's an 8.
That's absolutely fine. So you see Mia begin to sort of jitter. Okay, so on a 6, what happens is we look at this little table and I tell you what you are. You are frightened. So when you make fear saves, you have disadvantage. Alternatively, you can gain 1d5 stress when encountering your fear. So I think you can choose. So basically, every time you encounter a dead body, I'll give you 1d5 fear, or you can just have disadvantage on fear saves.
How many dead bodies do you think we're going to be coming up against?
Oh, I don't know. No idea.
There may be some others. I
Maybe
feel
so.
like.
I'm gonna just take the disadvantage, I suppose.
Yeah, disadvantage it is.
Yeah.
Pleasure doing business with you. I'm going to kill you all. I was nice to everyone when last time we played Mothership. I'm
Yeah,
going
you
to
were.
kill you all.
All right, wonderful.
Okay, so you are in
Excellent
this room
stuff.
with this body and all this stuff scattered about the place.
Well, he is not going anywhere, is he?
Wait, what happened to him? Why is he? Why? Why? Can you check him? You're a scientist. Can you check if he's alive or dead? How he died? That's great. No, I think we.
Hello?
No, I don't know
Completely
if it's gonna work.
unresponsive. He's
Are
got
you
this
in there?
beautiful coiffed, like curly hair.
Yeah.
It's David Hasselhoff.
Oh no, not the half.
He's a goner. He's a gorgeous goner.
The Hoff's gone off.
Yeah.
Always the beautiful ones. I gently pull him back.
Oh!
To like see his face because he was slumped, right? So
He was slumped, yeah. So as you do, you sort of it reveals this huge wound going up the centre of him, like he's been opened from the sort of navel up towards his top of his chest.
let's call someone.
We should go see the security, I guess.
Yeah. Then I need to have a little bit of a sit down.
Yeah. I am just gonna check if they've got any plasters.
All right,
in
cool.
here.
I'm gonna wait
Okay.
outside, maybe.
I'm just gonna have a rifle around, see if there's
You have
anything
a
of.
rifle around.
No.
It's too late for plasters.
It's a bit late. You can have a rifle around.
And anything of note, of interest.
Sure.
you
Okay.
know.
So
What would that be?
you don't have to roll anything. I'll just let you do it because this is Mothership. You can just ask questions and I will just answer them as long as you're not doing anything that's like too taxing.
Okay.
I think this isn't too taxing right now. You've done the taxing bit, which is looking at the dead body.
Yes.
So there are first aid kits. Here, MREs, which are meal ready to eat, they just provide a little bit of health. Stim packs, which you know would help you reduce stress and also can give you some health back. First aid kits are more for just like bandaging up. There's radiation pills. There's some chem lights, which like the snappable kind of like waggly fluorescent lighting. There's also explosives and a detonator.
That's weird.
On the floor, you can see that spread out amongst all of the stuff that is littered about the place. There's obviously like first aid manuals and things that have been scattered about, but in the centre of this room, there seems to be this particular collection of stuff. First of all, you notice that there's blueprints, and there's a map, first of all, of like the interior of this building. It's the Winter Garden, and there is one specific room on that map that has been sort of circled and marked, and various ways of ingress and egress marked on that of like how to get in and out. That is the server room, the main server room in the Winter Garden. There's also blueprints of a gull, one of the robotic little surveillance things that is fluttering around. And you can see that various different bits of it have been marked here, and there's a little note that just says gulls can be disoriented by high levels of reflected light. Just marked on here as like a little addendum. There is also a leather-bound book marked with, on the cover is imprinted this symbol. It's like half a sun that's blacked out and then another half of the sun with little rays coming off of it. Flipping through the book, you see that it is notes about something that is only known as the Sun Eater in this book. There's a lot of sort of ritual writing in it that alludes to the idea of the Sun Eater bringing about a phenomenon known as the longest night and the cold black sky, and how whoever was writing the book appears to want to help this Sun Eater with its ultimate goal.
Did the symbol with the blacked out sun look like the one that was on that person?
It looked like this.
Yeah, great. Excellent.
Well, what to do with all this stuff?
Anything we can use on our bodies to make them well.
I guess we can both take a stim pack now.
You certainly can.
Yeah.
Stim packs in this game you usually use them after you've had cryo sleep, because if you wake up from cryo, you have disadvantage on everything until you take one, or for like a number of days afterwards, like a full day. So you take a stim pack to ward off those effects. Taking a stim pack allows you to, 1, cure cryo sickness. You can reduce your stress by 1. And you can regain 1d10 health.
Ooh, beautiful.
Pretty nice.
And you'll have advantage on all of your rolls for 1d10 minutes.
Ooh.
Which I will do for you.
Start doing
You're going to have advantage on your rolls for 5
Forward
minutes.
rolls, backward rolls, side rolls, mini rolls. What are you doing? What are you doing?
And usually we would also do this, but we don't need to because you've only taken 1 dose of this. But you can overdose on Stim Pack. Because you've only taken 1, you feasibly can't roll under it with the dice, so there's no point rolling, but you would normally roll a d10. If you roll under the amount of stim packs you've taken, you make a death save.
Maybe I don't take another one.
Yeah. So I would suggest if you're going to take one, it's 1 and done.
I can go down to 0, right, with my health.
Certainly can.
Okay, great. In a good way, I mean.
Yeah.
Good.
I can.
What is hell?
Yeah.
Do we get this? I'm sorry.
I'm not going to live forever, right?
1d10
Dear God.
Wanted to check my immortality.
If I die in the game, do I die in real life?
So you guys spend a bit of time bandaging yourself up your faces. Maybe you've got little plasters that maybe it's like a Punch and Judy plaster or something for Seaside themed.
I also redo my makeup over the plaster.
Yeah, and then you've got you take a stim pack and you feel that kind of like that stress disintegrate. That's the kind of like warm fuzzy feeling of this stuff coursing through your veins, and you heal a little bit. What do you want to do next?
I'm going to take a first aid kit.
Certainly can. Yeah. I mean, you can have all of that stuff if you want
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
like
yeah.
that I
I
listed.
think we should take this stuff.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
know what's
he's not going to
go.
use it, right?
Yeah.
So it's fine, right?
So I don't know if they're going to. These goals apparently can be really easily disorientated, so I think we just take a couple and.
What if you were to invent some kind of mirror hat you could wear and then it points up at the gulls and then they can't attack us?
Oh my god, that's such a good idea.
Yeah, well, that's why
That's why you're an inventor. That's why you're rich.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm rich.
What did you invent?
I didn't do. My parents were. My parents
Okay, all right, yeah. No need to.
I mean, I feel like I should explain
further.
like a few.
Oh, sure, you can. if you
Yeah,
want.
I mean,
Yeah.
because obviously, like I've made investments with the money, and I'm just kind of waiting for the dividends.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
Like
what
this.
that's like when you're waiting
exactly.
for those goddamn dividends to come
Dividends.
in. Yeah, oh god.
What do you want to do?
We go tell someone, right? Some security kind of person.
Would I know?
You'd know where the security booth is. Yes, the security
Would I
office.
know them? Would I know who they are?
Potentially, yeah. I think you maybe know. Let's say Jeff. You know Jeff
Love
from security.
Love that guy.
Yeah. Jeff is like because there's 2 layers of security here. You've got the kind of resort security who have Mallory has sort of taken on this resort as a project. He's kind of bought it outright to show off, and then there are the actual malware security that tend to stick within sort of range of Mallory.
Yeah.
So you've got choice. Jeff works for the park security, so the resort.
We need to go and see Jeff.
Okay.
He'll know what to do.
Jeff, he sounds like a trustworthy guy.
Yeah, if anybody knows,
Jeff knows.
Jeff knows.
Great,
Yeah.
great. I'm also hugging my dog closely, just rocking slightly.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, we go to Jeff.
Lovely. Jeff is going to be Jeff is in the security offices through the Penny Arcade, basically. So you would have to go through the Penny Arcade.
Sounds fine. We can do that.
So you begin to head that way. Let's hop back over to the fortune teller's hut because somebody wanted their tarot read.
You should ask for it.
Okay, well then we'll take another 10-minute break. I'll come up with yours.
It's lucky you're getting your tarot read inside this tent. One of my great fears is satellite spies watching us all the time, which is why I invented a mirror jacket. I wish I brought it with me.
I'm very glad you didn't. It would have caused chaos with
With the what?
the gulls.
The gulls?
The gulls, yeah, they are.
What girls?
The gulls,
Oh.
the robot gulls. They they've got very delicate optical sensors, and the reflective light can cause them to go haywire.
Let me get this straight. You invented robot gulls?
Yes, yeah. It was a Tuesday afternoon. Well, I bought the company.
I see. Parallel development. My best.
Okay. I'm really excited to see your tarot, and then she sits down and she says, "Yes, yes, I will read for you now." And she begins to flip over the cards. She takes 2 first of all. The first one comes up facing you, and it is like a wizened old man sat in a cave around a little fire. And she says, "This is the Hermit. It is about the search for truth. Solitary, but always searching for truth." And she flips over another, and it is the card that you pulled earlier, the Fool, a little jester. And she says, "This is the Fool, but it does not mean that you are stupid. It means that you are innocent, and you had no beginnings, maybe in this body that you have now." And she flips over 2 more, and says, "This is your present." Flips over one, and it is someone in very regal robes, like quite imperious looking, but it is facing her. And she says, "This is the Emperor. This is about tyranny and rigidity." And flips over one more, and it's facing the same way. And it's another wizened old man, but this time with a staff and this energy crackling in his hand. She says, "This is the Magician. It is about trickery and illusion." And she pulls 2 more. The first one is a skull in a black cloak with a scythe. And the second one is an arcane wheel with all these markings on it. And she says, "This does not happen. This is the same as what I pulled for you to marry." She's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh yeah, that's the death and the wheel of fortune, right?" She's like, "Yes, exactly. You two share a future."
Maybe I'll start working for you. Do you need a newsboy?
Well, I need to buy a media outlet of some form so I can control the narrative. But
Yeah. What about the space baguette?
I could buy the space baguette. Yeah, sure. Carmen. And you just hear, "Yes," from outside. "Carmen, buy the space baguette." "I've done it." "Thank you, Carmen. I'm your boss.
Oh, fantastic.
We have a shared future."
Oh, thanks
How
so much.
wonderful. So I'll be needing that article in about 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll get
So I
it
can
right
get the
now.
rewrites done.
Okay.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen, for enjoying. I'll leave you be. I've got some things to attend to back in the winter garden. So I'll see you later.
All right, see you later, boss.
Yep. So Mallory just turns and walks out and begins to walk off towards the winter garden. What would you like to do?
Wow, what do you think about that?
I think that man's a crook.
Really?
He's stolen all of my ideas. Him and this Vivian Westwood. Time-traveling fashionistas. Stealing my time machine so that they can travel into the future to steal my ideas and go back into the past and patent them in the past.
But do you think that what was it, the cat lettuce?
The cat lettuce crisper. It doesn't do just lettuces.
Crisp's cat.
But was it very popular, do you think?
Well, I never marketed it, I just patented it.
So they went forward in time,
I designed a prototype.
stole your idea, and went back and sold this thing that...
But the cat fucked off and wouldn't come back in. Damn prototype. It's a stupid name for a cat anyway.
I like these idea of mirror jackets and,
It's my idea.
and jetpacks for animals.
Yes. Don't you remember those ideas? They're mine.
I've written them down.
No.
They're going
Quickly,
to the
give me
article.
that. I need to sign that. Dr. Fred Edison. Copyright, whatever year we're in.
That's how dates are done now, because they don't know what. They just started the calendar again when they got to where they were going. They were like, we're not sure how long we've been traveling. This is year 1.
I do not give my permission for any of this to be used with artificial intelligence or for data collection. My rights are reserved, and I express the moral right to be recognized as the creator of this invention.
Okay, I'll put it in a little thing at the bottom of the article.
Not you, you shill. You work for that crook now.
No, he's not a crook. He's my boss.
You stupid tin can.
What did you call me? I'm putting it in. I'm going to put it all in.
I called you stupid.
No, you called me a tin can.
Yes, because you are.
I'm only partly made of tin.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Which part?
this bit.
So you're an augmented human being. Is that what you're saying?
No.
You said you had a brain, a hard drive brain.
I'm made of different metals.
Oh, I see. You were being pedantic.
No, I was being honest.
You know,
Yes.
more of you could be flesh.
What do you mean?
Well, if you can imagine it, what if we had a paper boy robot in the body of a paper boy? Has anyone ever done such a thing?
I've never heard of such a thing, no.
Give me that paper. And I draw my design. Head, body, legs, arms, newspaper. Copyright, Fred Edison. I reserve my right to be the author of this invention.
As this is going on, Carmen Grock sticks her head into the fortune teller. The fortune teller's just been sat there watching this happen.
I've just assumed the fortune teller is like a
Oh yeah, like a Zoltan. Yeah,
Clearly
yeah.
isn't.
Yeah. No,
Just assume it is.
Yeah. Carmen sticks her head back in and she says, actually, Mr. Mallory would like you to come with him. He thinks it'd be good for the article for you to see the control room.
Oh, sounds great.
So just follow me if you will.
All right.
You can come too.
Good. I'll need to check everything for copyright infringement.
So she begins to lead you off the pier, and you begin to make your way to the Winter Garden. We'll hop back to you guys. So you guys are heading towards the security office at the Penny Arcade. As you guys are walking down the pier, you see a huge crowd has gathered around this like red booth. It's like pinstriped, red and white, with a curtain, and the curtain opens. Do you stay or do you carry on going?
Have a little peek as we go past.
I mean, I'm trembling slightly because of the dead body situation. However, yeah, I'll just follow
I'm trying
you.
to distract you. I'm like,
Yeah.
look, it's only one dead body. He might have had
a condition or something.
or something fell on him.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean that there's been an murder. Well, like you said.
Murder. Okay. I think there was a murder.
Look, there's a
What is that?
A little puppet.
little puppet.
Little hook-nosed jester puppet pops up in this little black box booth theatre thing and starts to prance around. He's in this like red and green cross-patterned outfit with this sun logo on it.
Do you like puppets or
and
do you
he's
find them
dancing
creepy?
around.
Yeah, I find them very creepy, but you know what? Let's see where this goes.
You see him sort of like dancing around, being really silly. He's got this little club, and he keeps hitting all these other puppets. He hits this woman puppet. He hits this policeman puppet. He hits another little clown puppet, and then everything goes quiet as he like dips below, and he appears holding this string of something, and he's like waggling it around in the air, and it looks like sausages or something, but it's covered in all this stuff, this like red stuff, and he's waving it around, and then behind him, back further in the box, this other puppet is brought up, and he's like waggling these sausages to the crowd. This other puppet is this big mouth really. It's this big, huge mouth that just appears. And you hear the crowd all in unison just shout, "He's behind you!" And the puppet turns around and the mouth disappears. And then the mouth appears again. And it grabs the sausages and it swallows them. And it grabs the jester and it swallows it. And then there's this little glinting ball at the top of the little black box theatre, this glowing yellow ball, like a little disco ball that's just hanging there. And the mouth comes back, and it's bigger, and it's obviously being puppeted by multiple people. And it just snaps shut over this ball as all of these hands come up and over the edge of the box and then disappear again as the mouth sinks down and the curtain shuts. It's a point of stress each, please.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, never should have just got rid of that, but
It was stressful, that.
Okay, so maybe it's a bit of a weird carnival, you know, but I've been to loads of those.
you've seen this kind of thing before?
Not this exact thing, but you know,
I'm gonna hold you by the shoulders and be like,
they're
listen
always.
to me. Rob, you listen to me right now. Those weren't sausages. They weren't sausages.
No.
The puppet did not have sausages. The puppet had innards. It was innards. And you know what that guy was missing? The lifeguard was missing? He was missing his innards.
He
Rob.
was missing his innards. Yeah. It's kind of amazing that they went to that detail to make intestines out of felt, you know.
Who sat down and was like, I'm gonna make some intestines from some felt.
That's like really, you know, that's a lot of work.
That's a lot.
They were really detailed, little
Too detailed.
tubes, you know.
It also had the symbol on it. Again, the puppet had the symbol on it as well.
Yes, the sun.
What if, because there are safety in numbers, we find those two people that we don't know very well, but I feel like I have a kinship with more than anyone else here, and you. So the robot boy and
The robot paper
angry
boy
man.
and the Dr. Fred with the emails.
Yeah.
The New Adventures of Robot Boy and Angry Man.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if that's what's gonna, you know, make you feel good about being here,
Well, not good.
but better.
Better.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what we need, you know, a guy who writes emails. That's what we all dream of.
Oh, to be him.
So you're going to try and catch up with those guys? Yeah? I would say that you kind of, as you see them coming out of the fortune teller's hut, and they're following behind Carmen Grok,
Okay.
who's wandering along.
Can we also alert the security as we go?
You would know that there's security at the other end.
Okay.
If they're heading that way, they would
Okay.
probably be passing the security.
Okay,
So.
all right, we'll do that.
So you begin to tag along. They do have to sort of lead through the penny arcade as that leads out. So I don't know if you want to catch up. Let's say you catch up to them as they're going.
Queen. Hey. Oh, hey. Hi. Hey.
Hey there.
Hey. How have you been?
Oh, it's great. I've got a new boss, and I have my fortune read. Apparently, I'm a fool, a hermit, and I'm gonna die. But that's pretty. Other than that, it's pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
I'm worried that this Mallory character has stolen many ideas from all kinds of different scientists. So I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I think he's up to something. Probably a plan to steal more ideas, steal all our ideas.
I mean, you should chat with. We've been having some good invention chats. Like we're making some jetpacks for some.
Oh, you don't need
animals
to mention that.
And
Jetpacks for what?
For nothing. For nothing.
Good.
I you know, it's
We talked about some of your inventions,
Yes, well, I've had many inventions.
like the mirror jacket.
The mirror jacket, the animal jetpacks, the time machine. They all work.
And he said he's gonna put flesh on me.
Imagine what we could achieve.
what is the purpose of the flash on the boy?
yeah, because I don't feel like that's going to solve,
Yeah.
you know,
It'll be the height of
issues.
cybernetics.
Okay, but is it going to fix, you know?
This would be a prototype.
Okay, all right.
But imagine what we could achieve in the future with more sophisticated robots. And then we could make them into people. And then people would be the next evolutionary step. Then we could colonize space.
Also, we found a dead. Are you sure you don't like Mr. Mallory?
We found a dead man.
Oh!
We could use that flesh.
No.
Wait, what?
No, don't use that. No, we found the dead man in the lifeguard hut because the seagulls they attacked our faces, so we went together to fix it, and then we found the dead body in the lifeguard hut.
Oh my goodness! Well, this has got to be in the newspaper.
Carmen snaps around as you say that, and she says, "You sorry, what? You found a dead body?" Well, Mr. Mallory must be alerted at once. We need to sweep the entire place.
Don't show her any pictures you've drawn.
I didn't draw the dead body.
You're not allowed to use my face. You're not allowed to use my face.
We're blurring it. We have the technology to blur your face. It's just permanently blurred. She holds a finger out, and your face just like you feel the skin begin to mingle. Like,
Oh my god.
there's horrible buzzing in everyone's ears as it happens. And she says, "Quickly, come with me, come with me, come with me." And she leads you off the pier, out onto the promenade. You go through a tiny bit of the town, and then you're confronted with this big building that says Winter Garden, and it's got this beautiful ornate glass frontage with these huge stone pillars. And she leads you through into the main sort of vestibule, and it is this expansive control room. In it, there's a bunch of people sat at different stations monitoring various things. You've been in here before, you would know. There's all, like, your station is this tiny little desk in the corner that's just covered like in all your various bric-a-brac and knickknacks. You're just sort of sequestered away to one side. The main desk is this huge rounded thing that loads of people sit at, and there's in front of this huge array of screens, multiple different readouts and things, but you also can see, like, from where you're sitting, live feeds of various things from outside. All different perspectives, a lot of it quite bird's eye, I think, in terms of the view. So like a lot of it's like quite up. So it's this constant monitoring, and you can see even from the monitoring that you're getting, this a lot of it is picking out people. Like when you watch artificial intelligence cameras do that, it's got like green boxes following various people as they move around outside. One person who seems to be very focused on is the guy you saw talking to Mallory earlier, the larger guy who is with his moustache in the dress uniform. He's being quite closely observed, it seems. As you walk in, Mallory is stood talking with the woman that you saw earlier, who's in the science gear. She has short kind of brown hair. This is Charlotte Danica. She's wearing glasses. He turns and says, "Oh, excellent. Here you are. I thought it would be really good to, as the new owner of the Space Baguette, it would be great for us to feature this, the epicenter, the brain of the entire operation. In your article, this is the control room where Project Helios is birthed from."
Oh wow, this is incredible. Why have you got all these cameras everywhere? You're looking at people.
Yeah, the goals are there for security. First and foremost, it's making sure that everyone is safe and having a good time while they're here in New Blackpool. But also, we do collect up as much of the data as possible to sell.
Also, our friend here found a lifeguard. I think it was a lifeguard. It was in the lifeguard hut. A man dead.
Oh.
So he's not safe.
He's not. Okay.
And he's not having a good time.
No. Okay. Where's the? What's this? Who's this guy there? And he points like at someone sitting down. There's someone turns around and goes, Chris. Chris. Can you zoom and enhance? Zoom and enhance, Chris. And Chris just like taps some stuff in, and you just get this angle on one of the screens of it like zooming into the hut, and it's like, oh no, we can't see. Chris, can you get it to go in? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. And then the bird, like you see the camera angle swoops down, and you suddenly got this view inside as this thing obviously it's gone in, the camera's like flown in and sat down, and it's this view of the hut. And he goes, you can see this body. You guys are seeing the body for the first time. Have you ever seen a body?
No, I don't think.
Oh, have a stress then. Have a little stress.
stress.
I would say that because it's on a screen, I wouldn't say you need to have a panic check here because there's at least a little bit of detachment here. But I would say you're going to have a stress because someone has died in your proximity.
Can I be on like one of the video like terminals and I'm like fast forwarding and like reversing the shot of the girl that kind of is going into our faces? Like,
oh, you want to go? You want to like go back through the archive stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it. Can you roll me? Because roll me an intellect.
Sure. I'll give it a go. Yeah, 32, and I needed a 40 and a 40. So yeah,
Lovely.
I got it.
So yeah, you managed to. First of all, you managed to sit down in a kind of like surreptitious enough way that Mallory's not really paying attention to you. You start to wind back through. What are you looking for specifically?
Well, initially, I kind of just look at the shot of the girl hitting our faces, and it looks really awkward and upsetting. But
yeah,
then
it comes in like because you go through first, and it goes like you're both like. And then you like wind it back and it goes and then you go through bit by bit and it's like
I'm like, oh, ew, oh, ew.
And then what?
Honestly, that was the main objective.
To have a silly fun time.
So you see the silly fun. You have the silly fun time. The silly fun time was had.
And I'll think about if I want to do something else with it.
Delete that. I'm serious.
Yeah. So yeah, Mallory can see he's like, oh my god, that is insane. What was there anything else in there, or why would anyone do this? Why would anyone?
There were blueprints
To
here, the control room, and it was circled. The control room was circled, and then we also found there's like this book about the sun and about blocking out the sun, and there's this symbol, and
The
it
Sun
was all
Eater.
yeah.
the Sun Eater.
Yeah.
I've never heard of the Sun Eater. What's the?
Have you not noticed that there are people wearing like I draw the symbol on something, I don't know, somebody's arm, showing it off like. You see the symbol around? People are wearing it.
Oh, I just thought that was something to do with the carnival. I thought that was just what people are wearing.
I don't think
Part
so.
of the gear. It's authentic. No,
I think it's
not authentic.
Wait, that's not your logo?
That's not my logo. No, my logo is an M crossed with a W. Malware. So yeah, Mallory says, that's Sun Eater. Do you think they have some weird fetish for because the Sun RA53K is it's surely it's dying, but or it's got a spot on it. It's got something's going on with it, but it's like millennia before anything happens.
Can I go back into the footage?
You certainly can. Yeah.
And can I go back to when the man was killed?
Yeah, you can go back to when the man was killed. Yeah.
I should have done initially.
Yeah, so you... yeah, that's very good. You wind back and...
I wouldn't have ever thought to do that.
Yeah, very good.
I was like, no, the only function of this would be looking at us getting...
So you wind back and you wind back past Mallory's address to everyone. So the lighting changes and you're now getting, you're getting essentially the view from quite high up because this is just camera feed caught from these circling gulls as they go round and round and round. Nothing has been sent to look at this specifically, but you force the kind of algorithm to concentrate on the hut. And you see that as the guests are starting to arrive and members of staff are filing out of the control room and one of the security officers in the Penny Arcade and filling up the main bit of the pier where the address was going on and people are taking their places at all the different stands. Multiple figures come out of this hut, like 4 or 5, and they begin to walk out onto the pier and they take up positions in locations like the Punch and Judy show, the Ferris wheel, Fortune Teller's hut, somebody's running the Coconut Shy, and there's one other figure that trails off and walks in the opposite direction to everyone else, and they head towards the Winter Garden. You begin to track them as they dip down some of the side routes through the sort of like the shambles of little houses that they've made around here, and you see them break in through a window. Well, they smash this window and they climb in. So you would assume that they're somewhere in the building.
Uh-oh.
And that's all played out on this huge screen, and Mallory's just gone, zoom and enhance.
Okay.
It comes up. Oh, very good. You are hired.
Don't I pay you.
And now I pay you.
Okay.
It's a perfect circle. It's a bubble, if you will. And he points at this and he goes bigger, and he's like, they're in the building, but they're not. You're Chris. I know. No, who? You work here?
Oh yes. Hold up my
Yeah, you
malware
work
pass.
here. You work for me. Mm-hmm. You now work for me. You're here. So not here. Right, we've got to get the security. It's probably not going to be very safe. So maybe you guys should either stay here, or you could go and be safe in that room over there. And he points over to this one room. And says you could be in there, or has anyone got any anyone got a fighting?
Well, let me tell you, Mr. Mallory, we could all be good at fighting. If.
In what way?
I have an idea for, as I mentioned before, quantum augmentation, which could be used for military-grade purposes. All I would need is some heavy-duty investment. If you sign up right now, we'll get this problem sorted, won't we? Yes.
How much is it? How many credits?
45,000.
45,000 credits. Done.
A month.
You've got 1 month. Go.
Brilliant.
Here's the lab, and he points to that same door. You can get started immediately. Is anyone coming with me?
I have a knife.
You have a knife? Maybe you should stay here.
I'll come with you.
Okay. Yep. Okay, so you're going to come with him.
Pull out a whole shotgun.
You're definitely coming with me.
Okay.
Carmen's coming with me. Carmen, download the latest Kung Fu.
The latest.
It's like 2.0 or something.
Kung Fi.
I'll
need your body and that knife.
Let's
get to work.
I'm
go straight
good.
to the lab.
I think I'll stay. You know, I've read your emails.
So you're going to stay in the control room.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not going to willingly go. I'm sorry, but
No.
You want to come with us, or are you staying here?
I don't know what I'm going to do really. Whatever.
You can absolutely stay. You can absolutely stay there. There's stuff to. I've got stuff to tell you in all of these locations. So
yeah, I think maybe I'll stay here. Maybe I'm going to try and catch up with my team, with the people I work with.
Like Charlotte's here, so
yeah,
you can
I
talk
think
to your
I'll go
boss.
and see my boss. And,
Okay, great.
yeah.
So you're going to talk to Charlotte. You're going to the lab. Mm-hmm. You guys are going down the hallway. Okay, so you guys walk down this short corridor, and Mallory dips his head into a room here. And it's a little side corridor room, and he just goes, our security guys, can you come with me, please? I think we have an intruder. I want to check the server room, because that's probably most likely where they're going to go. And comes back out, and a couple of guys with quite heavily armed, they've got submachine guns, and they're wearing security, like malware security forces T-shirts, basically, and they join up and they head off with you down the corridor. You go into a side room. Through this door, it just opens in front of you. It's a beautifully appointed lab. It is full of all of the latest tech that you could imagine. A lot of it appears to be, it goes on for a while, there's a door at the other end. A lot of the stuff in this specific room appears to be related to the gulls. There's lots of those little birds in various states of disrepair scattered around the place, like kind of a mechanic's workshop. But the centerpiece of this entire room is this huge robotic bird. It has a 12 foot, 15 foot wingspan, and it's like folded up on this central table, unresponsive.
Well, I'm going to get to work. I push a load of stuff off one of the benches and pull my screwdriver out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you push all these little gulls off, and they just all clatter to the floor. Some of them sort of beep and bloop as they go. They just, and then you hear that sort of like, caw, caw, like, yeah, and then they just lay there, and they're not seemingly not connected to whatever the mainframe or whatever it is.
I get under this big bird and get my screwdriver out.
Sure.
And I say, well, Mr. Mallory, 2 people can play at the time travel and steal your ideas game. And let's see how this thing works.
Okay, so you're going to unscrew. I need an intellect check for fiddling with this big bird.
That's a 22 on a 46.
Okay, so you do manage to get this panel open, and you can see the guts and the innards of this machine, basically, and it's very mechanical looking in here. There's lots of different wirings. It's seemingly built in a way that mimics biology. Like there's definitely like a neatness to the way that the wiring flows through it that mimics almost veins and arteries. What are you looking for specifically?
I'm kind of trying to determine what it's for.
What it's for,
and if I can reprogram it or activate it in any way.
Sure. So you get the feeling that like you find this out from looking at this, and also there's a bunch of other stuff scattered around this lab that you also can sort of just quickly pass as you are looking around. You see on some data pads that the gulls are primarily for the purposes of surveillance and observation. And there's some stuff on some of the pads about how the data that they gather is being used. It seems like Mallory has been using them in multiple different scenarios, New Blackpool being just one of them, to gather information about people and really take very detailed imprinting, essentially, of like all of their personal data, and then packaging that up and selling to other companies, mainly MEO, seemingly, which you assume to be probably because they control the sector, so it's some sort of like government sanctioned surveillance. But then there's some other interesting companies in there, most notably Karakuri Dynamics, who are a member of the Salvation Foundation. They're one of the major companies that helped with the exodus from Earth. They primarily invented androids. They were one of the old Earth manufacturers of androids, and they have been buying information on individuals and their behavior to drive their AI programming. With the big bird, you see that this is called an albatross, an ALBATRSS, and it is for long distance surveillance, like more like a long distance drone would have, for flying great distances, for staying airborne on small amounts of power and surveillance. But also there has been the option of weaponry upgrades put in. None are on this one that you can see. Like but there have been talks of mounting missiles and all that stuff in all the data that you kind of glean, and you can see that from the kind of readout. Let's say you plug something in and you get a readout. You plug in that in, getting that readout, you know that this could have combat options.
You see, when I'm going through the data, is there any way of finding information on? Have they collected any data on the guy with the mustache in any of these robots?
Yes, they've collected a lot of data on him. He is Baron Axford Hines. He is essentially the MEO ambassador for this part of the sector. So Compolion is, would be controlled by MEO as a corporation, and he is the ambassador for other tech companies. So like, as they're a big tech conglomerate that essentially acts as a de facto government, they treat other tech companies as if they were other governments. So he is the ambassador to companies like Malware or whatever it is, and they treat, because these people have ungodly amounts of money to control everything, and that's what they do. So they have been gathering a lot of information on him, specifically trying to weasel out anything about him that they could use as blackmail or leverage. At the moment, They don't have anything. They are pretty sure he's having an affair of some description, but they are trying to currently gain video footage of it. The other thing they have...
This is just a Coldplay concert. Not interested.
Yeah. The other thing they do have from him is they have some details about something called the Burden of Dreams, which appears to be some sort of observation station that is in orbit of RA53K and monitoring something that they're calling the Eye of Ra, which is a black spot that has appeared on the sun. Interestingly, they've gleaned some information that Mio has discovered that the properties of the solar flares coming off the sun currently have quite dramatic effects on the human body. And they've got some notes on that and how various ways that Mio have been trying to harness that energy. They've been sending some of it back to a nearby planet called Calcut 14 in order to run some tests on live subjects. But the main team of the Burden of Dreams are observing the black spot on the sun and trying to harness the energy from very close by.
Experiments on humans. Fascinating. Well, I suppose that's useful to know. If I ever get my hands on any of this radiation, I could... Wait a minute. Maybe this sun warp tunnel could be modified so that we could get that radiation on all the people here, see what happens to them. But for now, I'm going to human centipede these birds together to create some kind of defense centipede.
Okay, we'll hop over to Rob Ott in the control room, who's catching up with Charlotte Danica.
Hey, boss.
Hi, Rob.
How is it all going?
Yeah,
not great with the power up.
The power up, yeah, not ideal.
Was he mad?
He was livid. Yeah.
Oh God.
You do know that he tinkered with the code.
Oh no.
Well, because I said to him that we weren't ready to go.
Yeah.
And he was very adamant that today was the day. And I said the previous test we did didn't exactly go well.
Yeah.
You would have heard that this previous test, and you don't know the exact details, but it didn't exactly go well. And the guardrails weren't in place. But he was adamant that he'd solved it. And
well, maybe he has.
Yeah, maybe he insists he's a genius. So if he insists, Carmen says it too. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
What about the menus? Were they all okay?
Oh, the menus actually, fantastic. You've done a great, you've done a really good job.
Not that I was fishing for that.
No. I was sorry. I should have said it earlier. I was just, the body.
You've got a lot on your plate. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's not great, but you'll fix it, and then everything will be great.
Yeah.
And you've got stock options, so it'll all be worth it in the end.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah. Did you get in on the stock?
No. That's just the next level.
Yeah,
but fingers crossed next time.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Now, because this is.
And there's a dead guy as well, so
Yeah, there's that, and it's that it's the last thing we need really when because the power down was not scary, wasn't it?
Yeah, but there's always hiccups, isn't there?
But not when you're withholding space.
Yeah.
In a kind of
it'll be
semi-permanent way.
Yeah.
And do you believe in subspace?
My rat squeaks. Oh, you mean like
the dimension below space?
And like falling into a dimension that you can't get out of, and you just live there forever and slowly suffocate and die?
Yeah, or that it's I think they would have called it hell. Or
Sometimes I have dreams about it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, or it's like everything in it, everywhere all at once, like all of stuff, all at once, every possibility, every single thing, overlapping.
That would be messy.
Yeah, and it's just maybe we should have just let the sun die. I think we should have just let the sun die.
Do you want a cup of tea or anything?
I'd love a cup of tea.
Okay,
yes.
great.
Oh my God,
I'll
yeah,
go
thank you.
I'll go and do that.
So you head off to make a cup of tea, and
Despite her appearance, Robot is not comfortable with nihilism.
yeah. So yeah, she's just sort of sat there, like head in hands. As you walk past to make the tea, you sort of catch a glimpse of the readouts, and you can see that some of the stuff tracking Project Helios, there's a specific meter reading buried away on one of these screens that is specifically measuring something called subspace bleed. Currently,
What percentage is that?
it's nominal at the moment. It's very
Okay.
low.
And the fonts? How are the fonts?
The fonts, honestly, the fonts are great.
Fonts look banging.
Yeah.
Comic Sans was a strong
Yeah, Smash it. Vintage. Everyone's crazy for it.
So you head off to make this tea. Down the corridor, these two heavy armoured figures are now trailing you as Mallory leads you towards the server. It's like, weird circumstances, but this will be quite exciting for you because of the money that you gave me. Thank you very much for that. And also for you, because this will be great in the story to see the literal nerve center. The thing that keeps it all running. And he scans this key card that he's got on a little lanyard around his neck, and he just whoosh, and this door, and it's this large sort of hexagonal room almost with all of these blinking lights on the walls, and then these huge tower stands breaking up that shape in the middle, these huge black boxes with all of these twinkling lights on it. The room just hums. It's got this noise as you come in. It's quite hard to hear because of how loud that is, and it almost like shakes you, makes your bones jitter a little bit as he sort of leads you in. He says, "This is the server room," and he has a little look around, and he moves back and says, "Yeah, just drink it in," and he turns around and walks backwards, and then this figure jumps out from behind one of these things and just barrels into him, and it's just brandishing this knife. What do you do?
Sick him, I say to Prometheus. And I hope that my dog can charge at the intruder.
Sure. Let's have a speed check here because.
Okay.
This is cut between me.
And him making a human centipede, making a seagull centipede.
I knock on, Dr. Frank, can I get you a cup of tea for your work?
Yes, builders. 2 sugars, big heaped teaspoons. Not too much milk. It needs to be the color of chocolate.
You got it, you crackpot.
Syrupy thick. Syrupy thick!
Syrupy thick. So what did you roll?
36, and I needed 42.
Okay, so Prometheus just runs and barrels into this figure who's on top of Mallory, pressing a knife against his throat, knocks them over. They go rolling, the dog nipping at this person. You can see bits of blood start to well up as the dog just bites and bites and bites. Mallory is just going, "Oh my God, as he sort of stumbles his feet. The 2 security guards brush past you, feel them knock into you as they go. That sort of irony smell of the blood is already in the air. They rush over and they're both pointing their guns at this figure, and the dog backs off and is now just between them growling, and you can see them on the floor. This figure looks up and he goes, "What the hell was that?" says Mallory, and then the figure just goes, "It is too late. It is too late. The swallowed star have achieved their goal. The long night comes. The cold black sky begins." And you can see that on where they came out from, there is this readout, and it's going crazy. The text on it was just that kind of green trickle of text usually on all the other ones you can see. And now it's just flowing and flowing and flowing. There is some sort of drive or data pad plugged in here, and something seemingly has been uploaded to this server. inside the lab. Inside the lab, you are tinkering away with some of these gulls, and you are screwing them all together. Behind you, you hear this metallic scream, essentially. This as this huge thing begins to move on the table behind you, that gigantic bird robot begins to rear itself up and is now just towering over you, looking like it's about to strike. What are you going to do?
Oh my goodness. Actually, having reviewed my thoughts, I think what I would like to have been working on, depending on how far I got, is to make one of these gulls remote controlled.
Sure.
Just for me.
Okay, I'll have a. Okay, let's have an intellect check for that first of all.
That's a 93 on my 46.
So that's a fail. So take a point of stress.
Oh,
you've done something to this gull, shall we say?
This subpar engineering. No wonder I can't get it to work.
But yeah, this thing is reared up for you, and you can see now from looking at the front the way these things are designed. They're almost like a drone. They're completely smooth in the body and the wings, but this one has like segmented, like huge segmented wings that can collapse back into themselves. The face is. It's like an old school video camera almost. It's like got multiple. It's like a viewfinder, and then the lens, and then out of this lens comes this like proboscis, almost this like needle appears from underneath as this thing rears up and it begins to lunge towards you.
And it's on a table.
It's on a table. What do you want
I'm
to
going to dive under the table that it's on to get behind it.
Give me a speed save.
That's not the thing I'm good at. Speed save?
That's 41 on my 32.
41, so take a point of stress and you fail, which means this thing's going to have a crack at you.
Oh dear. I'm on 5 stress.
Oh
It's got
dear.
a big old beak.
Oh, that rolled a 2, so that's definitely gonna hit you.
Oh yeah, low is good.
How much health you got?
14.
14, that's
Just
great.
like being at Blackpool now.
Yeah, it's very similar. Leave me alone, big bird.
14. How many wounds you got?
None at the moment.
How many wounds maximum can you have?
2.
2 maximum? Yeah, that's great. You take 12 points of damage.
Oh dear.
As this thing just jabs forward, it's like, it moves with an incredible sort of, almost like piston speed. It's got like nitrous. It just, the thing just dips into you and it just jabs in this proboscis and then rips down you. So you begin to bleed from your shoulder. You also feel this like, there's something in that jab, some pressure as it like digs into you. Something else is happening. Like you feel it almost like coursing through from where it was. Some sort of infection or something. Coming over to you. In the main room, you're making tea, and then you just hear Charlotte go, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no!" And then if you turn around and you see on the screen the surveillance cameras, the gulls, the feed from the gulls, all of them are just diving in amongst the crowd. People are running and screaming and terrified all over the place as these things are just swooping and swooping and swooping all over the town. And she's like, what's happening? Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? And another tech goes, I don't know, Charlotte, I don't know. And another one shouts, I think they've been programmed to. She's like, well, override it. And she's like, I can't from here, I can't. Everything's backed up to the mainframe. Everything's backed up. It's in the tower now, it's in the tower.
Gotta get to the tower then.
Gotta get to the tower then. But yeah, all you can see is this carnage outside. So there's a point of stress for seeing it.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Back in the room.
I love my job.
Back in the server room, there's this hum, there's this person on the floor, and all they're saying, they're just rambling now. You can see that you see actually that it's the person who was running like the Ferris wheel from earlier. And they're just like, they're just rambling all of this stuff. They're just spewing bits about how she is coming. The Sun Eater will rise. She will bring about the long black night. She will bring about the cold dark sky. And then a new dawn. A new dawn for all of us. He just keeps repeating this over and over again, and Mallory's just there, just going like, why have you done this? Why have you ruined my project, my big day? They're just like spitting all of this stuff. He's like, we have to stop everything. The data, what have you done? And he's reading the readout as he goes, and he's like, you fucked with my goals! My little tweeter birds, you fucked with them! You've ruined it!
If they're yours and you're the most intelligent person in the universe, then you can fix it,
I can't fix it from here because everything is backed up to the tower! That's the security measures we put in place. If something happens in the control room, in this facility, everything will back up to the tower.
Well, that seems silly. Why did you do it that way?
Because it makes it safer!
Let's get you to the tower then. Also, the gulls?
The gulls, yeah.
Can we see outside?
You can't see a feed from outside here, so he goes, they've done something to the gulls, I don't know.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, so he goes, you deal with him, to the two security guards. Are you all going to go outside?
Yeah.
So you guys head back to the control room and you join up with you. You guys can see the carnage now that is happening outside. You notice that there's all of these cameras just swooping through everyone there. And there are large windows in this room as well, so you can see a bit of the outside from here, and there's a sort of skylight as well. You can see all of that as you're watching these screens, and it's just constantly swooping through people. There's blood on a lot of the lenses now. There are bodies lying on the floor. The little green squares are turning to red squares and just hovering on people for a second. You also notice weirdly that there's a lot of the feeds are now gathered around the tower, like this red steel tower top thing. They're perched on the edges of this rail, looking at the windows of this tower room.
You got any big mirrors?
Big mirrors?
I have a flashlight.
We have a big mirror. Well, we could. Yes, yeah, for the gulls.
Yeah.
We could use the reflective paneling on Helios.
Yeah.
We've got a prototype. It's through the lab.
Go. Come on, go, do it.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not the sort of person who does things for himself. Why do you think I built Carmen? Carmen, go.
I drag him too by the scruff.
Okay, so you drag into the lab, and you are confronted with screaming Dr. Fred Edison, who is this huge bird. So please all take a point of stress as well for all the people who just walked in.
Not me.
No, you already had your stress. As this huge robotic bird is just looming over the top of you.
It's injected me with something, but good news. I think I've got an idea for an invention of some sort of reflective array to confuse the birds.
Oh, perfect.
You say that as the bird turns around and is now bearing down on all of you. We're in combat, so what we're going to do is I will describe what's about to happen. You guys can just walk me through what you want to do in response. Then you'll make your rolls. If you fail, my thing happens.
Nice.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
So, has everyone gone in this room, by the way?
I believe everyone's in.
Yeah.
So you've all walked in, you've been confronted by this giant thing, and it hops off the table and just lunges for the nearest person. So who's at the front of the party?
Well, I'm probably the closest to the bird, right?
Yeah.
Now.
It's turned, I think you were further in, I think, and it was facing you in the lab. So you're now facing back across the table, and they're on the other side on this open door.
Yeah. Is the panel I opened still open on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Good to know.
What do you want to do? Yeah, so it's bearing down on you guys. Whoever came through the door first is first in line. So you're first in line.
All right.
What would you like to do?
I guess I drop Mallory's scruff and I take out my shotgun.
Yeah.
And fire at the big bird.
Go for it. Roll me combat,
start
please.
blasting.
Someone's going to blast the bird.
I'm gonna try and blast that bird. Oh, okay. I've got some good stuff. Yeah. 19, and I needed a 46.
19 and 46. So you roll your shotgun damage.
Excellent. Yes. So I'm gonna roll 4d10 and see.
4d10.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just blasting.
Just straight blast.
Help me. So I got 13, and I also got a 5. 18.
18 damage. Okay, so you rip chunks off this thing with your shotgun blast. Just rips through the carapace of it. Because it's reared up like this, it just rips through the chest of it. It reels back. Just like flailing, these huge wings just clattering on all of the other tables around, knocking bits of literature and science experiments, and more of the gulls just go purr in the air, like as it's just flailing now. Anyone else?
May I try and lasso its wings with my paracord?
I'll give you a go for it. Why not? Let's say this is.
That was such a little boy thing to do.
This is probably a strength roll.
Oh boy!
And I just sewed a big bird with my paracord. I'll save us.
That's right, buddy.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I succeeded! 18 on a 19!
Yeah.
Yes,
So this thing is
buddy.
just flapping and screeching, this horrible metallic screech filling the room, and you just whip this rope up, you tie it up and you whip it round, and it goes over the top and catches on the wings, and as the wings come in, it begins to clamp them down, and it gets more awkward. It's not a perfect lasso, like tie it to itself, but it begins to it essentially tangles itself in its flailing.
Stupid bird.
If it's a bit stymied, I'd like to crawl inside it through that open flap.
Go for it.
course, yeah.
Let's get inside its ass.
Let's have a speed roll
My
to get inside
screwdriver.
while it's moving
How
around.
fast can you get in its ass?
I'm just going to turn it off. That's my plan.
I don't care about science. How fast can you get in its ass?
Oh,
Write that down.
Ratingly, that's 38 on a 32.
Oh, I would say you can have advantage because it's lasso.
Great.
Here we go.
That's a 62.
Okay.
Oh.
So it does not happen. I'm going to say you do crawl inside this thing, and now you're inside this thing. Again? you crawl inside it, but no one else sees.
Oh, great.
Oh,
great,
really?
great.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But the panel's still open, right?
The panel is still open, yeah.
I'm just going to try and do a straightforward hacking shutdown of this thing.
Go for it, yeah.
Nice. Love that.
So you can, you will give me an intellect roll if you have any ability that you can add to it.
I have hacking.
You have hacking. We'll go for the hacking then.
You're in.
I'm in. I'm in the mainframe. I'm in the Seagull's mainframe. There's a lot of chips in here. So many chips. So it's this, is it? 2d20?
Yeah, and you just add your
Add
hacking
my
to whatever it
bonus.
is.
So it's intellect plus...
Yeah. Intellect plus your bonus, yeah.
Okay, so I need to roll... So
Why
plus
don't I take
15,
art?
56. So I need to roll under 66.
Great.
You don't know.
Oh, yeah, 32.
Oh, 32. Okay, so you managed to dig your hands in, pushing past Fred Edison to find
Fred.
a buried control panel. You pull that out, and then you're immediately tapping into it. You managed to find the kind of the override here. You see that actually the programming in this has changed completely. It's received some signal from the mainframe now, the beacon. And you see that the beacon for the control of these things is the mainframe. The beacon of it has changed the overall coding. There's not really much you can do to change that back. The best you can do is terminate the functions.
Yeah.
So you just poof, and this thing immediately fizzles. There's a little spark. You feel a little bit of warmth on the inside as this thing, a few pops and crackles happen across the surface, like a ripple of all the innards of it just going shutting down. All the LEDs go off, and it just goes. And then flops off the table with you in it.
We did it!
What the fuck was that?
This is a subpar version of my giant penguin.
A giant penguin.
It had been taken over by some signal from the tower.
So
The
they've
programming wasn't the same.
So they've messed with the programming of the gulls. Why would they do that? Why would they? They're not just doing it for the.
Well, I think it's some sort of death cult, isn't it?
Right. Oh.
This is an interesting thought experiment, except people are dying. So if you have that mirror, that would be like super
Yeah,
cool.
it's just through here, and he
great,
points
great.
to the other room.
Death cult? Why isn't it just corporate sabotage?
It could be that too.
This guy's clearly pissed off a lot of independent inventors. That's who I'd be looking at. Not me, of course.
Okay, so you guys are going to make your way through this room with this big dead albatross. I guess you crawl your way out
Yes.
from the inside. And Mallory says, yeah, they are, the Helios prototype is through, just through here. And he heads off through the little doorway. It opens into a really large, like, white panelled room. You can see that hanging from the ceiling in front of you, and you're seeing this sort of side on, is one of these big satellites. It's really quite large. It's like almost like a jet engine in size. It's and then suspended by these wires from the ceiling. And there are these huge fronds of the snowflake kind of pattern sticking out of one side. And you can see paneling along the edges of it that's like purple in color. You know that this is kind of the power cores for warp drives and stuff like that usually look like this, with this purple energy all along the side of it. It's dormant, it's not lit up. The fronds all appear to be focused at the wall to your left, which is quite a distance away because this is such a large room here. On the wall appears to be like scorch marks or something, like a kind of like it's like discoloured in some way, the wall. It's got this browny black stuff. Yeah, Mallory walks in and he's like, yeah, we just take the reflective paneling, so yeah, have at it.
Scientists, please.
Great. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll carry the giant mirror.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'll do the science. That mirror should work perfectly.
So you walk up to you walk around the front of this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you walk around the front and you're now in front of the sort of the fronds of this thing, this snowflake shape. The side that you came from, everything is this sort of shiny, silvery metal. And as you pass round the side, you can see that the front of the mirror, the reflective paneling is all intact, but there's something about the other side of this. Something about the other side of this thing that doesn't look right. Like the one side is like black that you came in on, and with the purple, there's no hint of the purple on this side. There's no black paneling. It seems like it's like kind of like white or pinky. Maybe it's a little bit of like sort of like lighter browns.
Can I examine it to try and...
Sure. So you move past the big snowflake frond and you go round the side. And the side of this satellite, where one side is made of metallic paneling that's all been like riveted together, this side looks like a sort of tapestry of skin. It's like different bits of bodies strung together on
Human
this
bodies?
Doesn't look like... They look like human bodies, yeah. It's like I think you can even see like a belly button on one of them.
Good.
Like it's like this weird collection of patches of skin that makes up the other half of this satellite. But it doesn't look like it's been laid over. It doesn't look like it's been sewn on. It looks like it naturally comes out of the metal, weirdly. It joins perfectly. That's a point of stress.
Can I I've walked around with her to see this?
Yeah, point of stress, please.
Yeah. I
You're
think
welcome.
I think I stagger backwards in shock and horror, and I turn to Mallory and I say, "Mallory, you've got some explaining to do, because I know I'm the only person who's come up with a human satellite."
You probably are, because we didn't intend for this to happen at all. We fired it up before the event, and something happened with the warp drives. They overloaded or something, and scorched the wall, as you can see. And then this is what we found when we looked at this Helios satellite. And then and then there's the over there. And he points, and there's like a big glass panel at the back of the room, and he just points. He goes, I'll let you see for yourselves. And he just like walks off. And he's like, "We'll just take. Let's just take. I just hoping you wouldn't see this. We'll just take this and get out." Something about the energies when the warp drives went off that caused this. I don't know.
Wait, you're saying there's something we can see through the glass panel?
He points to these glass panels in the back, like far back corner of the room. You can't quite see into it.
Oh, I'm gonna scuttle straight over there.
Great.
I'm gonna get the tea on this.
What do you look like?
Huh?
What do you look like?
I'm hunched over. I'm bald. I'm in my lab coat. I've got thick sort of science goggly glasses.
Oh yes, yeah, and your little doctor's
my little
thing.
doctor's thing. Quite gaunt face.
And that's what you see when you look in the glass, and you're like, oh yeah, like it's like looking into a mirror, except it's not moving when you're moving, and it's just smiling at you. This perfect copy of you. And then it slowly starts to match your movements.
I never smile. Ever! This is either a trick, Mallory, or this is some kind of cross-dimensional interference in another universe where all of my patents were approved, and I've got a reason to smile.
Mallory sidles up to you and he's like, oh yeah, it's you. Well, it must be some like multiversal entity. It's either mimicking you or it is you from some other time.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I want to see what his reflection's like in the mirror.
Mallory's reflection is just a reflection. Your reflection isn't a reflection. It's something inside the glass, inside this cage. So let's put stress, please.
I think you better start explaining yourself, Mallory.
We didn't intend for this to happen. We fired up the machine. It scorched the wall. Stood where the beam was in the center, and you look, and in the center there's this like sort of perfect halo around this. You can now see almost as he's hunched in front of you, Fred Edison's like figure like almost perfectly like lines up with where this scorch pattern has happened. We found him there, and the sides turned to flesh.
And you didn't...
I don't fucking know what's going on.
All of this happened and then you just carried on with your project? You didn't stop and study this?
Do you know how much money we sunk into this project?
Yes,
How much of your money we sunk into the project?
Why wouldn't you study? That's not good science.
We'll study it another time. We only tested for the first time yesterday and it didn't go well.
Oh my God, what?
Well, I fixed it overnight. I fixed it.
I'm not sure you did. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in here.
You get the sense that this guy's also lying through his teeth. Like he did not fix this. Yeah, he's just like I fixed it. Project Helios is fine, but we just got to sort out whatever this group has done with the dolls. Gulls.
Right.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this. And then I'm going to scuttle over to the satellite, to the flesh, where the flesh meets the metal.
Yep.
And I want to just sort of examine it. I do have cybernetics, which is kind of
Go for it.
fleshy metal, right?
Yeah, I'll give you an intellect roll with cybernetics on that.
How does that work? I get a plus 20 bonus.
Yeah, so you add plus 20 to your intellect, and then you're rolling under that number instead.
Great. Oh, 65 on a 66.
Oh, okay, so that's a success. What are you trying to glean here?
I think I'm trying to glean if it's alive, if it is, if he's lying about them, it just happening, and if they've actually made it that way.
Sure. So looking at it, you can see that the flesh on this thing is seemingly alive. Like if you touch it at all, it sort of recoils like muscles contract under your fingertips, and it doesn't smell necrotic or anything like that, so it doesn't have that like sweet rot scent. So it seems to be this weird tapestry And then looking around the rest of especially looking at the seams where the metal meets the flesh, you can't see any known way, to you at least, that someone would be able to weld or merge these two things together this way. Like, you know that a lot of the kind of cybernetics you've done, the seaming and all of that stuff is either it's metal overlaid over skin and therefore quite neat, or it's quite rugged and like hard grafted together, and the seams are quite obvious. So to have the skin over the metal feels very weird, and you don't really get the sense that there is any metal underneath anymore. It's almost as if this transformed in some way into this from being exposed to whatever the warp energies were.
This could be very important for my quantum cybernetic research. This is exactly what I've been trying to make. And you've done it by accident, you bastard!
What can I say? Just I'm a lucky guy.
I've got a few ideas for headlines for the.
Oh yeah, I'd love to hear them.
Luckiest guy in the universe makes silly mirror house.
Okay.
It's a huge hit. Or new skin satellite, a massive hit.
Right.
What else we got?
I think just basically chat GPT. Oh boy.
Menu scientist becomes mirror scientist.
Sounds like you're trying to write a newspaper article. Newspaper articles can be really interesting.
What do you think about these?
I was thinking, I'm not sure whether you want to go with the flesh satellite. That's
okay.
The prototype version. The public release version will be entirely mechanical, entirely made of metal. I was thinking more like Xavier Mallory, the modern Prometheus.
Okay, I'll put it in.
That's got a good ring to it.
Yeah, no, sounds great.
The modern Prometheus is the alternate title to Frankenstein.
Wow. Also, it wasn't a good thing, right?
A book I wrote.
You wrote Frankenstein. You're Mary Shelley.
Carmen, who
Shelley's
wrote?
a time traveling.
Wait, we can check this very easily. Carmen, who wrote Frankenstein? And Carmen just goes, the creator and author of the literary classic work Frankenstein was, of course, Xavier Mallory. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Make sure that goes in the article as well.
Okay.
Wait a minute. So this is the prototype. It's not what's currently in the sky right now.
Well, currently in the sky is completely metal versions of Project Helios, the proper versions.
Have you checked it since it was launched?
No, we hung it and launched them, and then they were put in. This was all done overnight, and then we fired it up properly for the first time with the new algorithm when you saw it.
So right now, they could be half-flesh abominations floating up there.
Yeah.
Did you test the algorithm after you changed it?
No, I knew it's correct. I did my workings.
Oh my God.
And then we fired it up.
And then
I'm a genius.
Then the bloody death cult people came in and they did their algorithm, and then that's why it's in the sky, but it's not gonna work. It's gonna fry us all.
We have to take them down. Immediately.
You shut the project off, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I suppose we could turn it off, yeah.
I'm never going to financially recover from this.
We'll be fine, because you won't have anything about this in the article, will you, Jimmy?
No, I've been mainly focusing on this guy's pockets and emails he writes.
Okay. Oh, great. Well, if you
dog.
So I need you guys to
Hold up.
if you could go to the tower and just turn off the mainframe. That'll shut down the project, and we'll all be fine. It will turn off the gulls, and there'll be no more problems. I have to have a crisis meeting with Carmen and a few of the other key investors.
What if we took one of the gulls and repurposed it and sent it up there to observe the satellite, see if it's changed to flesh? Is that crazy?
We would need to hack it. Yeah, we would need to hack it because the main control relay for them is the mainframe now.
Damn it.
I can hack something if you need it hacked.
All right, well, yeah, let's try in the lab maybe.
And you haven't studied this weird, creepy mirror?
That's not a mirror. It's a glass-fronted containment room. The reflection, I don't know what you're seeing when you look in, but the reflection that you're seeing in there, it's actually just it's a person who looks a lot like you and is smiling.
So wait a minute, that didn't appear by magic. That you put something in there. You caught something.
Yeah.
That was on purpose.
Well, we didn't catch it on purpose. It just, when we fired up the satellite for testing, this was there.
The whole box just appeared.
No, well, the box was always there. We always had a containment box in case of something.
So you
when you're folding space and time itself, you don't not have contingencies for if something happens.
Don't patronize me.
I travel in the warp.
I fold space and time before breakfast every day.
In your time machine.
When it works, yes.
Yes, okay. Well, when you do actual science, sometimes you put in these guardrails and these things can happen in a way that you didn't understand. You just didn't even know.
So is there any way to reflect up at the gulls right now here? Or should we just run to the mainframe?
I think just getting to the mainframe, it's in the tower. You'll have to go out and then down through the streets and then up in the tower. There's lifts. Elevators will take you to the top.
Okay. Can I chip off a bit of this mirror?
You certainly can, yes.
I'm going to chip off a bit of the mirror and just use my flashlight as a sort of anti-gull device.
Sure. You can all do that as well,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Mallory's.
Oh, I might just adjust my doctor's thing and put there's a light little pen torch in my pocket. Pop that in there.
Sure, so you've got, you're all made sort of like makeshift gull protectors.
I put one on my dog.
And
on your rat.
Lovely stuff. So you wander back through to the control room, and in the control room you can see that the Charlotte Danica has just stood there, like hands on head, just staring at the screens really unblinkingly, just sort of breathing it all in, like really heavy, gasping breaths. The images that you can see on the screen is just absolute carnage. People have been ripped to shreds. One of the birds you can just see is just, it's like the optics of it are just this kind of horrible fleshy pulp, and then it pulls out and it's somebody's face but the eye's missing, and then it disappears again, and it just keeps doing that over and over again. There's multiple bodies strewn all over the place, and then a lot of the other feed is the tower still, but they have pressed through the glass, and you can see some of them are like seemingly attached to some of the servers and data banks in the tower. They are like, you've just got these like views of LEDs and stuff like that from very, very close up. Something is going on in there. And then you guys begin to notice something else happening on the screens. There's multiple feeds as these gulls begin to move, just showing the Winter Garden and its huge glass frontage as this whole convergence of the video feed all begin to circle and move in on the Winter Garden, start to press up against the glass, and then you can hear it in your own ears, in your own room, of just this cracking as it begins to like break, and you look up and you can see this glass dome above you begin to like, the light begins to go out as multiple shapes press in on it, and you can hear this and glass begins to trickle down first of all in little drips over the room, and then the ceiling's going to come in. What are you all doing?
Run! We have to run!
Ushering them all out.
Hit
as
the
well.
bricks.
Okay, I would like a speed save from everyone, please.
Carry me, paper boy.
Oh my god, I've rolled my fucking staff.
Oh, okay.
And that doesn't count, right?
No.
No!
Has to be under. Has to be under.
But it's special. I rolled what I have.
I know, that is
That's not
special.
fair.
Also remember, if you get doubles, it's the critical of whatever it is.
Okay, well, my stat is 33 and I've rolled 33.
So that's a critical failure.
For God's sake, that shouldn't be allowed!
Which means 2 stress for you.
No!
I've succeeded.
You've succeeded.
I'm so angry I've turned into Christopher Walken.
89.
89, so a failure for you. So
No.
a stress for you as well.
I
Still.
succeeded.
And a success. So you guys, you do actually carry me, little boy. You actually just go, no problem, and you just whip him up, and then you just dash out, and he's just
You should have asked, guys.
yeah. And you just dash out the door. Mallory is being, you can see that Mallory's being like guided away by those 2 armed guards. Again, they've reappeared, and they just guide him out a different door.
Unbelievable.
Can I
You two
usher
are-
out the as many scientists as possible? Maybe that's why I failed.
Yeah, so you're slowing down to make sure everyone gets out. You sort of are pushing, helping Charlotte get out, and a bunch of the other scientists. You're both running, and then this ceiling just goes and starts to rain down. So I'm gonna deal you some damage.
All right, that makes sense. Yeah.
8 points of damage.
Ooh.
7 points of damage.
Okay. I'm special.
What's your health looking like, folks?
It's all right.
You're on 7 now.
I'm on 9.
Okay.
9.
I'm feeling okay.
You're feeling fine. I have to kill you next. As the glass rains down, you hear that sort of tinkling sound, and then that huge shatter, and then just this horrible rain of never-ending glass. You hear that kind of like that gull's laughter, that horrible like laughing sound that they do as they swoop into the room, and they are now also barreling along behind you as you run out into the streets. So let's go into a chase, I think, as we run across the streets. Can I have some speed saves, please, folks?
Try.
You can. You
My,
can. You will.
that's, I'm good. I'm supposed to be good at this.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
26, another
Speed
success.
again.
16.
again.
Another success.
Another fail.
Yeah. Also a fail.
So stress.
Yep.
You're fine. You're fine. So you're just still carrying him. Where are you guys heading as well? Because like you would run out of the Winter Garden. There's kind of like shambly collection of shops and other little eateries and stuff scattered around. They've made like a tiny little town that you can go through, and then you can see further back, the furthest from the beach that you can be is this huge tower. So
I have a
you're running
coupon for the Pizza Express.
I don't think that's the most important thing right now.
You don't understand. It expires today.
How about we get this after we go to the tower?
I'm hungry now.
All right, I'll put it in the article.
Yeah. So you guys are legging it towards the tower through the streets. You guys are running as well, but the birds do catch up with you. But you both have reflective stuff on.
We do.
Yeah.
How are they both unscathed? We've been attacked by seagulls so many times
You've been
today.
attacked by you guys have actually had every single thing happen to you.
I'm not unscathed.
Oh yeah, you
I
got
got stabbed by an albatross.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you did get beaked.
I only got 2 health.
And you remain totally unchanged by it.
I've had worse. You think these limbs aren't cybernetic?
Okay, so the birds.
Invented stabbing.
The birds have actually critically failed. So the gulls.
Stupid birds.
The gulls sweep in, and they're like, you can feel them buzzing you, but it's like bats in the night, right? Like a bat will never bump into you as it's flying around. It's that feeling of just like they're just whipping past you, but they're something about the reflective that you've set up is just blocking them. The sun also feels hotter, warmer out here right now. It's like you can that hum that you heard from the Helios stuff as well is picking up. There's this kind of low drone. Looking into the sky, you can see much more of that purple energy appearing behind the fronds of those snowflakes.
I've critically failed and trodden gum.
So you guys are all running towards the tower.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. The tower. So you guys, let's say you've pretty much managed to, I think you've avoided these gulls well enough because they've messed up hitting you. You guys have nailed it. So you reach the base of the tower, and the tower is, like I said, this kind of almost faux Eiffel Tower style red steel building. It's got a central elevator shaft that goes all the way up the inside of the tower, up to a huge top, basically. You came in through here, so you know that also at the bottom there's this big red brick complex, the tower complex, and you burst through the inner doors into the basement here, and you can see that it's in quite a lot of disarray. People have obviously like passed through here, throwing stuff out of the way. You would know that the way to escape, or at least get off the base, the way you came in, was through here as well. So the kind of like ship's dock. You would assume that most of the ships weren't permanently docked here because they were either ferrying people backwards and forwards. It was special charters that you all took to reach here. So you burst through into the sort of like main vestibule, which is done up kind of like a theatre box office kind of area. You've got this big sweeping staircase that leads up to the doors that you know leads to the ballroom, which would then lead through to the lifts.
Is there only lifts? There aren't any stairs?
To the top of the tower?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Let's get in the lift.
Okay.
Maybe there's an emergency ladder.
I just don't trust the lift.
We'll give it a go.
Okay.
Beep, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Do we want to visit every floor?
No, thank you. Just the one
So you need to go. You do need to go through the ballroom to get. You need to go through the ballroom to get.
Why are we
to
still
the,
with this guy?
Because he's the fastest. You would need to go. Yeah, you do need to go through the ballroom.
Okay,
to do that,
yeah.
So.
You're
Through the
really
ballroom.
smart.
I'm so smart, yeah.
You're smarter than me.
I've got 61 intellect.
So you guys burst into the ballroom, and it is this grand affair in there. There's like a balcony section that's beautifully like ornately decorated with reliefs on all of the paneling all the way around. Gorgeous like red sort of velvet chair coverings on all of the chairs around this large dance floor area in the back of the room. There's a door underneath this huge organ that is playing I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside the whole time as you come in. And there's also a figure in the center of the dance floor. It's someone that you recognize, some of you at least. It's the woman who was in the fortune teller's hut. She stands in front of you, her pendant grabbed in one hand, the like broken sun pendant that she's holding. In the other hand, a long, bloody, serrated knife. And she just says, "It is too late. The Sun Eater is coming. Soon the entire galaxy will go dark." And then she just gestures, and 3 more figures join her on the dance floor, walking off of the like stands. And they all just start stepping towards you with these knives in their hands.
What have you done that for? What possible reason could you have done that for?
Because humanity is a plague.
Fair
It's a
enough.
plague that we confine to Earth, and then we spread that pestilence throughout the galaxy, and the Sun Eater will wipe us out and then bring new life.
Okay, humans, not great. But Matt Damon has done... Rat Damon, sorry, forgot my own rat's name. Has done nothing wrong at all.
It is a clean slate for all of us, for the entire galaxy. And those of us who help bring it about will find new life.
Okay, that's what the Sun Eater told you. Very good. I think you'll be trapped in the same awful hell dimension as the rest of us. But, you know, I guess you've got to give, you've got to give the rabbits some cheese, haven't you, to get them to do what you want them to do. So I think you're very silly.
She just begins to, she just stops talking, just begins to close in on you with this knife. What are you guys gonna do?
Can I say, well, if you so consider about the sun, lights out.
Nice. So you're gonna
Lights
shoot.
out, bitch.
Yeah.
Roll me a combat.
I shot and
yeah.
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah.
All right. Well, roll your
Amazing.
damage then. Who are you aiming at? The woman.
Yeah, the one
like-
who's going at my new friend with a knife,
Yeah,
I suppose.
sure.
Yeah. Probably makes sense. Okay, so that's 18 on the first roll. And then 7 on the second one, so that's 26.
26.
Nice.
You
Blasting.
you blast her off her feet.
Yay.
She just takes it full in the chest. You see this bloom of blood up these purple robes that she's wearing. The pendant goes flying off out of her hand, and she just collapses back and skids across the dance floor, leaving this huge trail of blood behind her. The people either side of her do not react to this. They just carry on stepping forward with the knives.
It's pretty hard.
And they're still bearing down on you. What are you going to do?
Murder on the dance floor. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run past these guys.
Yeah.
I've got no fighting skills whatsoever. So
Evacuate the dance floor!
so yeah, I'm just gonna try and run.
Okay, so you need
past
to roll
them.
me a speed, please.
A spitty spit.
A little sped.
Oh, with a fail, 60.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was all zeros.
No,
that's a
that would have been
60.
an
So a
even
fail for
worse
you.
fail.
What are you doing and you doing?
I'm taking a few steps back and backing off a little bit because all of a sudden I've become paranoid about the thing I was injected with, that maybe I was injected with a virus. And I start going through my pockets to find my dose of vaccine.
Okay.
So I'm going to quickly take some vaccine and hope it helps.
Sure. Okay, so you take a dose of vaccine.
I should have done this straight away, but I was so busy with the bird, I forgot that I was potentially injected with something.
Lovely stuff.
Take any risks.
So you take that. Someone's going to come for you while you're doing that. And you, what are you going to do?
I don't really fancy my chances in any sort of combat whatsoever. But I can't just leave you to blast them all.
Out of ammo.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna
But they don't know that.
I'm gonna send Rat Damon off so
Yeah.
that he's safe.
Okay, very noble.
So I don't want him to die. And then, so anyway, I take out my bone knife and I start blasting.
Yeah, okay, roll me a combat.
My combat is 30, so you know, you
Have you
never
got
know.
any skills that you can add to it?
That's going to be a no, brother.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Unless it's a zero
Yeah.
G knife.
You could
or
make
the...
you could make a hacking argument based on the
Oh.
semantics of the word, but no.
Okay, but it wouldn't have gone well.
Yeah, it
I
wouldn't
see,
have
I
gone
see.
well.
Nah.
63. Okay, so you take out your bone knife, and you and
I've never used this.
you and little Jimmy basically start running at the same time.
I use it for cheese.
You run straight at one of these cultists who's going to take a swing at you.
Why is it made of bone?
I'm a goth.
Unfortunately, you basically both collide and you both stab at the same time, but you both just go slightly wide of each other's.
We both
midriffs.
get each other in the belt.
Cuddling at
Yeah.
this point.
One's going to have a grab at you, Sullivan, but you managed to slip past. You just managed to duck out of the way, and then one's going to attack you with advantage because you are not looking.
You've broken your Asimovian programming. You're supposed to protect us, you stupid tin can.
I'm going to protect you by exposing what's happened here today.
So this one deals. So you're busy you've moved backwards and you're injecting yourself, and one as you're doing it just walks right up straight to your face and then just stabs this knife into the side of you and then just twists. That's 9 damage.
I'm on 0 health now. I only had 2.
Okay, so you take 2. Take 2.
And then I lose 7
And then you carry over the 7.
Yeah.
And you're going to take a wound.
to 7
Your
more.
wound is a bleeding wound.
That doesn't sound good.
Makes sense.
Why don't you roll me a lovely D10?
Because then something bad will happen.
Yeah, we're going
So I'm
to
not
we're
going
going to discount lovely. We're going to discount
Something
9s. I'm not going to kill you on the roll, but if you get a 9, roll again.
It's a 6.
A 6. You have
get
taken a major injury, which is.
That's major.
It's not just that this knife has gone in the side of you, it is twisted and then pulled up and out, and it's carved off like a section of your guts. You are now bleeding. You have bleeding +4, which means you will take 4 damage at the end of every round. How long is a round of combat in Mothership, you ask? Seconds.
He
So
wants
you
us
can
dead.
just feel the warmth seeping out of you. You are now faced with, there's still one cultist who's sort of spun around. I've seen little Jimmy run past, but they're now going to turn and come at you because you've got the shotgun. So they're going to try and get as close to you. So they're going to dash towards you. The one with you is going to try and stab you, and the one with you is probably going to try and make sure they can finish you off in some way.
You'd think they move away from the person with the shotgun, but here we are. So I got when we rolled stuff, I got combat shotgun, 2 rounds. That is, and I've done bang bang.
Yep.
So that's me done.
That's you, but that's shotgun done. Yeah.
Lovely stuff. Just thrown away my shot. Okay, cool. I'm going to run away.
Run away. Okay, so give me a speed.
Okay. I've got athletics. Can I use that?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Wonderful. Fantastic. So I need 52. No, that was 74.
Oh, that's interesting.
What do you mean?
Interesting. So that's a point of stress for you?
Yeah, I would say so. Absolutely. Yeah, I know. Oh, for you.
You seem a bit stressed.
I'm a bit stressed.
You're running out the door, so you run into you manage to make it to the lift vestibule. You dart through the other side under this organ into this little. There's multiple doorways. One is the lift one, obviously. So you just tap the button, and you're just waiting for it to come and pick you up.
Just listening to the music.
Yeah, it's playing like light music while that's happening. You can hear just over the top of it the sounds of all the death and carnage. Yeah, just like
You better not kill the ground.
What are you going to do?
I'm also going to run
You're
away.
going to run. Let's have a speed check, please.
Also not my finest stat. Fucking hell, give a lady a good roll.
Have a stress. Enjoy your stress. So you
enjoy your
two are
stress.
trying to run away. I'm going to need a panic roll from you because you are bleeding like a mother.
Yeah. What am I rolling here? Panic.
Panic is a D20, and if you roll under your current stress, which is
7.
7, you're going to panic.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. So
Phew.
no, you managed to hold off the rising wave of panic in you. What are you going to do to stem your bleeding?
That's a good question. At the moment, I don't have really anything I could use except this calendar of alien pinup art. So I'm just going to slap that on the side of my body to soak up the blood.
Okay, I'm going to say that while you're holding it,
The green woman with 3 breasts is slowly turning pink.
Sure. While you're holding it, I'm going to say that your bleeding is stemmed for now.
Great.
But this person is still bearing down on you. So they're going to attack you. You are trying to run past. You're trying to run to the lifts. So you try and run past the person. You basically chuck your shotgun out of the way and go to run. This guy with a knife is just waiting for you and just going to take a slash as you run past, which misses.
Ooh, lovely.
So you managed to make it past.
Wonderful.
Same deal. You run. They stab. They miss.
Very good.
You're actually very lucky that I'm rolling the dice. The dice don't have a very good relationship.
We run past and I hold my hand up to you like, we made it!
Matrix!
Oh my God.
However,
here we go.
Dr. Fred Edison is not so lucky.
He invented running.
He
invented running and stabbing at people as they run.
He says that, lifting up his other hand just as the knife just comes in under the armpit.
Oh, God. Ooh.
And
Oh no.
you take a further 9 damage.
Oh, that's me.
Oh God.
Is that you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I only had 7 left.
So you are
2 wounds, right?
on death's door here. I'm going to say that I'm going to give you an opportunity to do something that will count.
As he gets close, it just proves how selfless I am. Brilliant.
You invented it.
As he gets close to come up my armpit, I've got my screwdriver in my other hand.
Yeah.
As he's close, I'm just going to ram it down into his eye,
Yep.
trying to get into his brain. Like that.
You managed to, You just bury that screwdriver in, and the figure in front of you just slumps as you slump with them to the floor. So we're going to do a death save. A death save in Mothership, we put a D10 into a
Not
cup.
the loyal piglet.
It's the loyal piglet.
It's what
too
the game
perfect.
recommends.
So you are going to
with the game.
give
they
that
sell
a
them
roll
in
and turn it
Mothership
upside down.
Tell me when, guys.
When?
So that will decide your fate. However, we don't get to look at that until someone comes to check on you.
Great.
And where's everyone gone? Away.
With the first aid kits.
With all the first aid kits and all the things that could have been helpful here.
By the time you get back down, I'll have cannibalized all their bodies and added them to my own.
Yeah. So you guys, dash.
Sexy calendar in your hand.
I'm a human centipede myself.
You guys dash through the rest of the ballroom and out through those doors into the lift lobby as you just see the doors to the lift open with little Jimmy just stood there just waiting for the lift. Ding! You can hear footsteps running behind you. So you dash into the lift.
Door close, door close, door close.
Okay, well, let's have a roll for that, shall we?
Oh.
Let's have an
Can I
intellect.
hack the lift to
Who?
close quicker?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yep, great. In which case,
Let's do it.
Computers!
Computers. Let's have computers.
Well, let's have hacking, because it's even better. Is the lift an artificial intelligence lift by chance?
It's not, no. It's a-
Fair enough. No!
oh dear.
It's my only skill!
So you hack the lift by dashing in, you're jabbing one of those buttons and you're holding your little data pad out and you're pressing some things. And then you're going like, yeah, it says here that I should have hacked it. And then you're looking at what button you're pressing.
Oh.
And it's not this one. It's this one.
Why do they look so similar? Why don't they just write open and close?
Yeah.
So now the doors are closing. You take your hand off and the doors do begin to close, but then two hands just boom either side of the doors and begin to pry it open. You can see this face of this cultist just staring at you.
Stab it with a bone! Stab it with a bone!
can I shoot it with my tranquilizing pistol?
Yes, you can. Roll me combat.
I know.
Didn't even shoot anyone in the arse on the way out.
Didn't ever give it a go. I'm dead. I'm lying in a pool of mine and someone else's blood. Even I managed to kill one of them.
I forgot I had it.
Oh, great.
Got 3
I imagine
rounds.
you,
Fucking hell.
you don't run anywhere, you skip, so you're just like, la, la, la.
Extra. He just rides his little bicycle everywhere. That's what he does.
Extra. Read all about it. Yes, I rolled a 30 on a 31.
Okay, so you fire this.
What a hero!
You basically point blank. You point blank shoot this person in the face as they go like this. You just go boom in the forehead, and, just, bang, and they just slump. And now their head is in the door as it just goes ding, ding.
I kick it out.
You kick them out, and it goes boom as the other one is just coming in behind with a knife. So now you're in the lift. The lift is going up. You begin to travel up the tower.
Here we all are. 1, 2, 3.
Great job, Jimmy. You really saved us there. Cut to.
At least this clone of myself died a hero. Flashback to his garage where it's like,
The next one prints. It's getting 3D printed in flash.
And they're all fighting with each other over who invented what.
Yeah.
I invented you! No, you invented me! Every time it's down, like, he doesn't know, but every time it says downloading memories, it's like brr, 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 corrupted file. Corrupted file.
Makes so much
So he
sense.
does believe he wrote Frankenstein. Wikipedia's open next to it, and it's just like copying random shit from Wikipedia.
So you guys hear this ding and the lift begins to go up. It is a glass lift because this is for viewing the lovely town of New Blackpool. As it rises out of the tower complex, it goes dark for a second as the sort of you pass through where the lights of the building were. It goes dark for a second. You can see sort of like a little bit of red brick there, and then you're out into the light, and you can feel how hot it is out here, and you are now surveying the entire scene of the town. Looking down, you can see that the people are running and screaming in the streets. The gulls are still swooping people. You can see that some of the bodies that are now laying in the street have begun to catch fire and are now just burning where they lay. Looking up into the sky, you can see that a lot of the Project Helios satellites are humming with this purple energy, and this wider sort of crack in the sky is forming behind a lot of them. And you can, on the other side of it, you can see flames like orange and yellow and reds all looping and interlinking. Behind others of it, you can see whites and pinks and browns and blacks and this kind of pupating, pulsing flesh color coming out of the portals. And then under one, you can see this, what looks at first like a tentacle of some form, just a beginning to peek out, but it's a tentacle that ends in fingers, hundreds and hundreds of fingers, and then ends on the other end in a hand that grasps another hand, and then overlaid hands and fingers all clasping to form this one mound of flesh that writhes its way out of this portal. It's a stress for everyone and a panic roll, please.
Doctor, Dr. Fred would have loved this.
I invented that!
Still alive.
In our hearts.
The panic roll.
Can I have brought my shotgun and use it to jam the door so the lift can't go back down?
Sure, yeah.
Wonderful.
If I've rolled what my panic is it okay?
It needs to be under, yes.
It needs to be under, so I'm fine. Yeah, I rolled a 5 and a 5.
I think that's fine. Yes. Under 11. I got 6.
Yes, but
Yes.
you don't want
No, you want to roll over.
You want to roll over.
Never mind.
So it's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's the opposite.
The 6 is good. It's the condition that you already have, which is frightened.
You're just more frightened.
So you're
Just
more
trembling
frightened.
like a leaf.
What have you got?
Well, I rolled the wrong dice. So never mind. I have to do it again.
Here we go.
It's a D20, right?
Yeah, what's your stress?
10. My stress is 13.
Okay, so 10. You do panic.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you roll under, then you panic.
Oh, they changed the rules for the panic. What the fuck?
Okay, so you are
Keep
frightened.
it simple,
We'll
guys.
come back to you on your 10 while you have your little strop. And we'll go to Liv first, who rolled frightened. With frightened, I think we'll probably make you do a fear save then.
Yeah,
because
I
you've
have
rolled the same thing
disadvantage
again.
on those,
So you have
that's-
disadvantage on that, so let's have a little fear save.
Alright, so just
and,
Androids make fear saves at disadvantage for close friendly players.
Yeah. That's
So this
true.
guy's a real piece
So you're
of
double
shit.
disadvantaged for this.
double. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I got a 92.
roll me twice just in case you critically fail.
Yeah, 30 and 92.
Lovely. So on a
Goodbye,
fail
everyone.
fear save.
It ain't nothing. It's fine. It's just a big old tentacle.
So you
thing.
gain 1 stress for failing,
Okay.
and you have just seen one of the most horrible sights you will probably witness, just carnage viewed from the bird's eye view. So I'm going to say that you are going to be pretty slow to react from this now. I'm going to say most likely disadvantage on pretty
Speed?
much everything.
Everything.
From now.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Until you can shake this kind of
with that.
sense of, this horrible sense of dread that has just swept over you from this. Sullivan, you are fine. You
Yep.
managed to not panic because little Jimmy don't feel no pain. Whereas Tilly, your panic is you're doomed.
Little Tilly does feel pain.
Yes, your critical successes now count as critical failures.
Whatever.
And as the
He's
lift,
dead.
yeah, he is dead. As the lift begins to rise, and you can just see this stuff just bleeding through these portals. That
We haven't arrived yet.
Yeah, the lift is still just travelling up. You've got the sun, or this orange fire bleeding through. This tentacle bits begin to drop off it, and you can see they fall and they splat on the floor, and then something crawls up and begins to scuttle off into the streets of New Blackpool. And as your lift begins to rise up the tower all the way up, the gulls begin to swarm, and they begin to sweep down and start pecking at the glass lift.
Get out of here, guys.
And at the cable.
No.
What are you going to do?
Sounds like you need someone who's good with a screwdriver.
Doctor Who. The Doctor.
Doctor, what?
Doctor what? Okay. Okay.
What do we do?
Okay.
What do we do?
I don't know.
What do we do? What do we do? I would like to scream, please.
You can scream. You certainly can scream. I'm going to say, let's say there's 5 gulls attacking.
5 gulls attacking.
That's
6 ducks are quacking.
And a robot in a glass lid.
Okay.
Can you hack the lift to make us go real fast?
Hack the goal.
Go on.
It didn't go so well last time.
Couldn't even hack it to close the door.
Shut up, you're not here, you're dead.
So you see that
Get out of my head,
two
Doctor.
of this swarm of gulls that is now forming fly out, and they land on the cable, and they begin to just pepper it with pecks. That you can see in the same way that you did with the albatross robot, this like metallic proboscis like appears from them, and they're just using that to kind of saw at it. The lift is still going. The cable is really thick, but they're still going.
Can I borrow your flashlight?
Oh yeah.
And then I'm going to kind of try and shine it through the glass. Hopefully it'll do like some refracting. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Reflecting?
Refraction.
Yeah.
Refracting.
Refreshing. And then and then maybe that will disorient them
Of
a
course.
bit.
Give me a. There's probably an intellect roll more than anything else.
All right. Well, I have disadvantage, so let's see how that goes. Oh. Oh, no. 52 and 42. And
Okay, so you're trying to refract this, and all that's happening is the beam of light somehow is bouncing off the inner glass and straight into little Jimmy's eyes, and he's now a little bit like,
Whoa! I'm going to try and... I think I'm going to hold up my little mirrored piece of glass, and I'm going to try it myself.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to bounce it off what you've been bouncing towards me, so...
Definitely anyone but
two
me
more
should have done
join those skulls on the cable. So there are 4 of these things just hacking at the cable. The lift begins to sway slightly under the weight of what they're doing. You can feel it moving.
So yes, I'm gonna try and reflect this light away from my eyes and up to the sea.
Sure, go for it.
Here we go. So it's intellect, was it?
Intellect, yeah.
Here we go. That's a bit cocked, to be honest, but it's... Yes, 55.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Roll me
Get those bits.
roll me a d10.
6.
6. Okay, 6. So yeah, you begin to shine this light on the gulls that are there, and they, one by one, as it sort of hits their senses, you can see that they reel backwards and then they drop away, and they rejoin the flock. And you manage to get all 4 of the ones who have been pecking at the cable off, and you in fact get the next 2 that fly in, so another 2 try and swoop in, and you manage to sort of bat them away. They're still going, though. Let's have a little look.
We'll be joining you soon.
1 more joins, 2 more joins.
It's not a party. Get out of here.
3 more joins. Yeah, so 3 more flock in as you're going, and the lift is you're very near the top now, though. So let's just have 1 more something. What are you doing to counter this?
I'll hack the lift, I guess.
You can hack the
You
lift.
could do it. You could do it.
Oh, I'm going to fail now you've said that.
No, you got it.
There's no one else who could ever do it apart from you. You're going to be the best
You're
at it.
activating my self-sabotage by believing in me.
Oh, this is random luck.
48.
I did it!
Yeah.
I always knew I could do it.
Yeah, so you whip out your little data pad and you're like pressing the buttons, and your hand hovers over the button that does that for a second. You go, no, not again. Ding, 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 and you press the one that goes up, and then the lift goes, and it just begins to speed up and actually clatters those birds that have landed on the cable off, and you hear them just smash and fall away, and you see the sparks go past the bit of the mirror, and then the lift goes up into the tower itself, and it goes and docks. The door opens. You step out into a room very similar to the server room that you were in earlier, but on a much, much grander scale. This is a much, much larger room, and the hum in here is deafening of all these machines going off. But that's not the only thing you see. As you arrive, splayed out on the floor, in front of you is the body of Xavier Mallory. A gull sits on his stomach, just pecking at his innards over and over again. And he just lays there with this gull feeding on him.
Didn't we leave him downstairs?
Yeah,
I guess maybe he has a secret lift. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to him. Right. Reflect!
Roll the reflect.
Little Jimmy uses reflect.
Uses hyper beam.
It's successful!
Hey!
54!
Okay, 54. So that gull there flutters outside and rejoins the flock, but you can see that flock has now formed this swirling vortex around the outside of the tower. It's as you look out, you can't really see much past it. It's like being on the inside of a tornado. You've just got this grey blob of stuff just spinning around on the outside, and it grows closer and then begins to press on the windows. What are you doing?
Okay, first things first, we've got to shut the gulls down. Even before we shut the sun down, I think, because they're going to...
Yeah.
So behind Mallory, you can see in this room that there is like a main console that has wires trailing off into all of the other little server spots. So what do you want to do on there?
Is there an artificial intelligence that runs some of the computing?
Not here specifically that you know of.
Where's Grok when you need it? Said
yes.
no one ever. Okay, I'll try and shut them down.
Yeah, they've specifically chosen for it to
Yeah.
be a manual system because
Okay.
it's a bit more secure,
I'm
and also
gonna
they
try
didn't
and-
want the stuff getting out.
I'm going to try and shut these ghouls down, and I need under 66. And I also need to avoid a critical success because that will be a critical failure now because I'm doomed.
Oh.
No,
Point of stress.
very good.
Very good.
Good stuff.
You do manage to get into the system, and you can see that you get a lot of kind of readouts from the stuff. You can see that the goals have been hacked specifically to come and corrupt data in this center. You see that the readouts from the initial testing from yesterday's and all that stuff is stored here, so you can go through all of this if you want to, but you don't manage to hack into the actual override of there. You can't break the coding that they've put in place. You can just see a bunch of readouts and data and stuff saying that, yeah, essentially the plan of what come to be known, they refer to themselves in their own coding and their own data as the Swallowed Star. Their plan is to widen the tunnel, the warp tunnel, to allow more through than just sunlight.
I see.
Operation Deep Throat. Classic swallowers.
I invented swallowing.
I invented right. Yeah.
So you're hacking away, tapping around this computer, and this is the information that's coming to you. You find out that during the testing, they'd had overwhelming readouts from both the Burden of Dreams, which is where like the nearest station to the sun. You get all of that information coming in, saying that there's something about the energies from there that affect people. You get that during the testing they found out that something bled through from what they think is subspace, but they don't know whether it's subspace that it came from or whether it came from whatever entity is been found over on the sun. And you realise that even the slightest bit of energy increase or anything into these satellites causes the subspace or warp tunnel to widen a dangerous amount, letting either too much sunlight through or permanently tracking a fold in space and time, because time is a very important factor here, in that time will dilate between places when they're folded in space, essentially creating a permanent rift, and can create something called a superposition as well if it goes wrong.
Oh dear.
Do you want to have a go? Because I'll
give it
I
a
didn't get
go.
to finish my cup of tea, so. I think
I'm going to go on the tap tap pooter.
You're going to go on the tap tap pooter, and I'm going to roll for some goals who are going to try and break into the room because they are now pressing hard on those windows.
Caw.
So I just roll intellect. Is that the? Because I don't have any.
You can roll
computing.
intellect, yeah.
Oh, it's a failure.
That's a stress for you. That's a stress for you as 5 goals break into this room and begin to swarm around. I'm going to have them attack you.
No.
They
Death by goal.
all hit. So that is 2 damage to you, Rob. That's 7 damage to you, but you've got armor, right?
Yes, I do. I've got 7 armor
Okay,
points.
so one just like flutters into you, and that is 10 damage.
Oh.
That's a woo. That's a wound.
a woo.
I'm woo.
It's a wound. So roll me a d10, please. As these birds just buzz through. One just bounces off you. You manage to bat it away. One grazes you as it goes past, and this one just flies directly and is like on you, just pecking frantically.
That's an 8.
An 8 on a wound. Yeah, it manages to catch an artery, and blood just begins to just burst, and it's just pumping out of you. You have bleed +6, so you will lose 6 health as this happens.
Okay. Can I?
Have you got any questions? I can help you with questions.
Oh.
How to play the game.
It's fine.
No, you're doing well. Like,
Yeah.
Could someone look on Mallory and see if he had anything for this? Well, I patch myself up, please.
All right, I'll do it. I'm gonna have a look on Mallory and see what's.
Sure. Mallory on him has that key card that you saw earlier that he was using to control all the doors in the control center. He has his own specific data pad as well, and you can see that there's definitely like on that control console there's some sort of biometric.
Oh, in which case then I'm gonna heave his whole body over. Try and use the biometric and the key card and the data pad, all of them, whatever it is, to get into this computer. That
Roll me an intellect.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we
Come
go.
on.
It's a 5. I rolled a 5.
Okay, great. So you slap Mallory's like bloodied hand on this thing, and it like fizzles for a moment, and you can see on the readout there's a scan. It's like blocked for a second, so you move it around a bit, smearing more blood, and then it just does manage to catch all those fingerprints, and it says identified Xavier Mallory. It says it then says voice code.
Hello. It's me, Xavier Mallory.
Ding! Good enough. You then swipe the key card as like the third part of this override. You are now into the system. You can see that the Helios project stuff is firing. You get all of the readouts. You are getting a readout for the amount of energy that's coming through. It is over 200% currently energy. You can see that the subspace bleed has started to creep up from green to red on that little meter that they don't really know what it means, but they put it in there anyway. And you also have all of the different systems for the entirety of New Blackpool. So you have control of the Albatross, the Gulls, all of that stuff if you wanted to. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna turn off the goals, turn down the power, turn it all off.
Get
So
a
this
cup of tea.
huge flock of goals is like crashing through these windows as you press this button, and they burst through the windows. The glass like sprays across all of you as you're stood there, and then all of the bodies just begin to like clatter to the floor and skid, and you're stood in this pile of all these goals piling up underneath you as they all fall to the floor. You hit the button for Project Helios to turn it off, and it goes doo, and you feel outside the sunlight dim, and then it goes and the light gets brighter and brighter and brighter until almost a complete whiteout, and the lights come back down. You blink for a second, all of you blink your eyes. You just keep blinking, so you've got sunspots in your eyes almost, and you keep blinking, and you're stood on the pier. That huge statue is in front of you, and you hear a voice say, "Please welcome to the stage, Xavier Mallory." And he walks onto the stage and he stands in the middle and he says, I do like to be beside the seaside.
It's a time loop!
Oh no!
I invented time loop.
Oh, God.
But we'll find out what happens with that in the Patreon episode. Patreon.com/chaoticnrb if you want to come and find out what happens in the time loop.
The time loop.
Time loop.
We're actually just
good fun.
uploading this video again on Patreon.
This is the same one. No, not those two.
So
We've actually made it 1.5 speed.
every time Dom says invented, it gets 2 times faster.
Oh, that'd be great. We should make that just
I
for fun. Within half a second, it's 300 times speed.
Oh, we should absolutely do that.
Yeah.
Oh, let's find out if Dom lived or died. Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. What's the spectrum here? Is it?
What you want to do is you want a 0, double 0, because that will be you are unconscious.
I think I only rolled a 10. There's only a 10 in there, isn't there?
Yeah, but it would just be the 0 on the 10. Yeah. Go for it.
4.
4. You're comatose. You're comatose. He's alive. So you could have been revived if you'd have, like, it would take extreme measures, but you could have been revived.
But
it doesn't matter because you're back now.
He's back.
Don't worry about it.
So yeah, if you would like to see more of these characters and more of what goes on, then head over to Patreon, patreon.com/chaoticnrb, and join us over there for 3 more months of Mothership and also all of the extra Cthulhu stuff. We've done 3 full mini campaigns over on Patreon right now, and we're starting another one next month. But thank you so much for watching this video. Please watch our other videos, which are flying around as we speak. We know that they're not, because we don't know how to do that. That's not how to do it. Like little goals. We'll see you then. Bye. Bye. Bye.